It's time to roll, time to slay, time to loot. Grab your dice, ready up, let's go!
Previously on the Chronicles of Celestria. The Ironsworn Council Hall burned with firelight and fury, stone thrones looming above the rest of the hall, banners trembling as voices rose and tempers snapped. Upon the throne of iron sat Dorian Emberforge, barking orders down at Myrtle and the Ironsworn. Next to him sat councillors who appeared to nod in silent agreement. His regency was brittle, his patience was thin, but his lies would not be able to survive the heat forever. When steel was drawn and spells were unleashed, the truth erupted. Emberforge's form cracked and split, scales and magma tearing free as the ash worm itself was revealed. No regent at all, but a creature of fire and domination. Panic rippled through the chambers as the Ironsworn faced off against Emberforge's guards, and they faltered as faith itself was shattered. And then something else answered the chaos. As blades bit deep and comrades fell bleeding, Sylas gave in to the storm within him. Skeletal wings tore free from his back, radiant and necrotic power bursting outward in a shockwave of revelation. Fear took hold. Guards fled. Even Emberforge recoiled. Terror writ across his molten eyes. Bound by enchanted tapestries and pressed from all sides, the false regent broke, fleeing, faltering, falling beneath the weight of the truth. Red-hooded cultists fell, Ironsworn scattered, and with a single thunderous strike from none other than Diego's mandolin, still humming with magic, Dorian Emberforge was smashed to the stone. The ash worm lay defeated. In the aftermath, Prince Edrin Lavamantle stood amongst the ruin. I struggle with that word. Amidst the ruin, staring at the limp body of the man who ruled in his name. I thought if I'd stayed quiet, fewer would suffer. His voice shaken. Every order he gave was signed with my name. Every blade forged, every life spent, they called it my will. He named the truth. He named the courage shown where he had failed. It was Diego himself who named himself something new, Kingslayer. Yet answers still lingered in the smoke. Bound in chains, Emberforge was roused, raging, pleading, desperate for death. He spoke of Talon not chasing for coin, but for knowledge, of vaults and molds of evidence, of a dreaming blade lost to history, the Shadow Blade. When Judge pressed him further, the ash worm lashed out and fell unconscious, dragging Judge down with him. Instinct took over, steel flashed, Prince Edrin's blade plunged deep into Dorian Emberforge's chest. I'm sorry, instinct. The ash worm died with a smirk on his lips. And in the quiet that followed, the truth finally settled. They were not after gold. They were searching for knowledge. As dawn approached, Prince Edrin suggested the party took the evening to rest, and then promised passage into the vault of the forge itself. Because whatever waits below Lava Crest was clearly worth killing a city for. This is episode 25 of the Chronicles of Celestria, Embers of Anarchy. We begin today with each of you standing here in the chamber. It's quiet now, not silent, but subdued. The clash of steel has faded. The braziers and the embers in the air around you, they crackle alongside the sound of the lava below flowing against the walls. The whole hall feels almost silent. Bodies are dragged from the floor, armor scraping softly as the Ironsworn pull the fallen Emberforge guards to the sides. The wounded groan as you would all see some Ironsworn guards and healers coming in. I won't put the tokens on the screen because it'll really clutter things up, but just imagine the healers coming in and helping tend to the Ironsworn here. In addition, as you guys see this, at the center of it all, Dorian Emberforge lies still. The false regent's body rests near the hall's entrance, having been carried down by Ironsworn dwarves. Scales broken, shrouded now in cloth. The fire of his eyes long since gone. Prince Edrin stands alone next to the throne as the other councillors remain frozen in place. For a long moment, he doesn't move. Then slowly, hesitantly, he sits down. The throne of iron does not shift to meet him. It does not welcome him. It simply exists. And as he looks down, at his feet, the crown lies where it fell. The dark metal, still marked with some ash and blood. He does not reach for it. As he hears footsteps, you all hear footsteps behind you as Myrtle steps forward, her armor still worn, and you can see she steps forward towards it. She pauses. Her armor's still marked. Her hands look steady, but the tremor in the air around you lingers. She bends, lifting down, pulling the crown from the ground with both hands. And as she steps forward, she pauses, then quietly, with certainty, just gently places the crown upon Prince Edrin's head. It settles. You all would see that it settles on his head, and it looks as though it's heavy, but not with how tremendous this moment is. Not that he's been given the king, but with consequence. The chamber doesn't cheer. No voices rise. Nobody's excited about this moment. Only the sound of breath drawn in, as if held, as Lava Crest itself watches its king take place. The weight of the crown has barely settled as steel rings again, not in violence, but this time, judgment. In the aftermath, you all hear, coming from the steps below you. As you stand here watching this moment, you would all hear 2 Ironsworn guards step in. They make their way up the chamber, past the bodies, all the way up to where you are now. They step around all of you and towards the councillors. They look and glance to Prince Edrin, who nods to each of them. As they do so, they step over towards them both. And it's here that you would all hear. Councillor Dreng, one says, the voice firm. Councillor Danvir. Both of them sit stiff. Dreng opens his mouth, perhaps to try and argue or plead his case, but he remains silent. Nothing comes out. Shackles are drawn instead, cold iron biting shut around their wrists. Danvir doesn't resist, she only exhales, shoulders sagged as the chains are fitted. The sound echoes far louder than anything else in this hall. No, Dreng mutters. This is madness. We were protecting the city. As you all hear, Myrtle says, by doing nothing. Her voice cuts through the chamber. The councillors are turned, march towards the door, each of them in cuffs as they're marched out by the 2 Ironsworn. You see the 2 of them arrested and taken away. And as they do so, you would notice that Danvir looks once towards Prince Edrin. The king doesn't look back. And as the doors close behind them, they are now outside the throne room. However, before we close out this scene, you hear that as Myrtle steps back away to be with the others, you would all hear in this moment what sounds like the heavy doors, which were just closed, coming from down beneath you at the hall's entrance. Stepping through, you would see a half-elven gentleman wearing what appears to be a nicely, sort of finely, intricately designed tunic and what appears to be a sort of maroon-like shawl over his shoulders. He has a pin badge holding it together on one side, but it looks to be very well dressed, almost like a noble in some form. And as he steps in, he closes the doors behind him, and you would all see Prince Edrin, who remains seated upon the throne. He looks over, and you can see that the figure is announced as the door opens. And you see this half-elf. He's well kept, dressed in muted colors of sort of red and black. It's more sort of casual wear or fine clothes rather than armor. And as he continues to step up, he glances over at this beast and sort of sidesteps it to continue walking up towards you all. He steps across the bridge, walking past the bodies, avoiding any of the blood stains, trying to keep the blood off his boots as he steps across. You can see he looks a little bit uncomfortable with the heat of this area as he steps across the bridge. Yes.
Could I insight check just how he steps around it?
Of course. Absolutely. Anybody who would like to do so can
just want to see if it's with disdain, if it's with fear, if it's with kind of disgust, something like that.
Absolutely. Yep. Anybody who would like to do so can do so. So we have an 18 from Sylas. Is that correct? And an 8 from Zell, an 8 from Mirabelle. Anybody else rolling? I will assume not. In 3, 2, 1. Perfect. The only one who can... Okay, Elirr has rolled as well with the 17. The two of you can see. I would say that Zelentrus and Mirabelle, it looks like he's awkwardly stepping, almost like hopping between sort of the bodies, trying to get around them as they're really cluttering up the hallway down below. And as I would say, Sylas and Elirr, it looks like he's more concerned about stepping on the bodies for how it would affect his boots. He looks a little bit disgusted at it. He's like, ugh, trying to avoid the blood. Maybe he's not used to seeing this kind of scene. That's the feeling you get. He looks very uncomfortable. As he continues up, his presence doesn't seem to demand any kind of attention. You guys are very aware of him coming. You can hear him stepping up the stairs towards you. And his dark brown hair is sort of pulled back and neatly tied up at the back here. You can see that when he sort of steps forward, he reaches sort of the middle of the stairs between the two guards who sort of look him up and down, and he bows very sort of properly. Your Majesty, he says, as you would all hear, this is a very soft, smooth, and composed voice. I am sorry for the cost at which your crown was won. Prince Edrin, or now King Lavamantle, exhales slowly and nods towards him. Ha! Olivander Brooks, a trusted friend and one who has aided me before on many a occasion, and this city, mind you. Olivander sort of straightens himself and turns his attention to each of you as he steps on up towards you. He sort of looks at the dwarves. I'd say Runa sort of stands to the side to let him through. And as he reaches towards you guys, he looks to you all. He looks to you all. You have my thanks. Lava Crest yet stands because you chose action when hesitation ruled this hall. His gaze lingers on each of you. Ashira, Zelentrus, Judge, Mirabelle. You notice that he locks eyes with each of you. Can I please have a perception check from Mirabelle?
This is not the first time we've heard the name Olivander. Is this the same one that's come up previously?
You can do a history check.
Or is this new? I'll history check it, sure.
I will tell you if you have heard the
Big
name or not.
yikes.
Okay, a 7
13.
from the perception check. Mirabelle, something about him is very familiar, but you can't place it. You're not sure if it's his clothes, his hair, the way he speaks, or maybe something else about him. With a 13, Zelentrus, you cannot recall the name Olivander, or having heard it. Not with a 13. But yeah, he looks you all over. Nothing overt or rude. He's just sort of looking at you and clears his throat. I hail from Stonehaven. My adopted mother sits upon the Stone Council there. Elirr Feathercast, you may have heard the name. Can I have a history check from anybody who has either been to or is from Stonehaven, please?
Would I get any sort of advantage, being that I worked within the coalition and would have known some of the nobility?
I
My
will.
rolls are trash.
I will say you're just saving them for later. That's all it is. I would say that you can blag advantage because you do have a direct tie to sort of that side of.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, can I roll advantage then for exactly the same reason?
I would say, you know what? Yeah, I'll allow you both to roll advantage. Anybody who's visited or been through, other than Mirabelle and Diego, it would be a flat roll.
I don't think I have anything to add to that.
8 and a 9.
An 8 and a 9. We had a 9 from Ashira, a 14 from Zelentrus, and Diego with a 12.
Double 12, may I add?
The DC was 10, so Mirabelle, it doesn't immediately ring a bell. However, Diego, you've heard the name. Elirr Feathercast. Feathercast is one of the main leaders of the Stone Council. The Stone Council is essentially the ruling body of Stonehaven. It's arguably the top of the top. They don't have a monarchy, they have a council that rules and an elected member who rules it, who is basically the Stone Chancellor. At this point in time, you're not sure who that is. It would have been... Yeah, you wouldn't know from memory who that is, but you know that Feathercast was one of the names of the council members.
And they were one of the high up ones as well, you said?
Correct. Okay. So
Okay.
they are basically the Stone Council of Stonehaven is the ruling body. They are elected by the noble families of Stonehaven. Feathercast is one of those who has been a staple for the longest possible time in Stonehaven.
Would I know how many there are typically?
I do have that information. Let me look it up. It does exist. I believe there is 7.
7. Okay.
7. And she is one of them. Elirr Feathercast.
Okay,
Zelentrus, you would remember Elirr Feathercast was at one of the key trials back in the day. She was a witness of one of the key trials that you were a part of. You would also know that she is a ruling body. You would know that of her, and you would know that she
One
is...
of my trials?
She-
Or one of the trials where I helped for someone else?
One of your trials. She was a witness. Not a witness of the atrocities who gave an account. Not against you, but of... You would remember with a 14, you would remember that she gave you she gave an account of what she witnessed during the event, but not directly against you, more about the factual evidence that affected the sort of environment of Stonehaven.
Can I ask where her tone fell? Was it one of this was a neutral disaster, or was this one of this group of people caused an uprising and that's the...
I would say with a 14, you remember that she was sympathetic of the ordinary person.
Okay.
On the street, the civilians of Stonehaven. That appeared to be her biggest concern and how they were impacted. You would also both know, I'd say Zelentrus in particular, you would both know that she is an elf. Zelentrus, you remember her having red hair. and that is Elara Feathercast. Elara. Feathercast. So yes, he says, you may know of me because of Elara Feathercast. You may have heard the name. He lets it rest in the air for a moment as you all sort of think about it. For years, I have served as a problem solver, Olivander says to you all. When answers were buried too deep, or politics made truth a little inconvenient. He turns slightly, glancing towards the body or the corpse of Dorian Emberforge, and I understand that perhaps not all the questions were answered. Prince Edrin's jaw tightens. There are questions left unanswered. And they died with him, as he points at the body. Olivander pauses. Not necessarily. He steps closer, keeping distance, but seems to almost come closer to try and defer something to Lava Mantle. As he steps up next to you, Ashira, and you notice his eyes look to you. He locks eyes with you as he stands next to you, and tries to keep a sort of distance from you and from the king that's respectful. He appears to be very proper and prim. There are rights, old ones, costly ones, but even in these times, these trying times, perhaps they could help coax truth from silence, albeit briefly. I would offer my services. Meeting his eyes, he looks over, not as a courtier, but as a man who understands what is at stake. He inclines his head once again, and he looks sort of down to the ground as he bows. For you, Your Majesty, and for those of you who bled to correctly place that crown upon your head. Prince Edrin looks to you all, then back to Olivander. I believe they have other business to attend to, perhaps after the vault. Then we will have our answers properly. Olivander bows once more. As you wish. I will remain close at hand. I'm staying in the noble quarter of the council. Just you know where to find me. And as he turns to leave, Mirabelle. Does anyone say anything in this moment?
Well, not yet, no.
Okay.
The only thing I do is I actively keep my head down, because I now know that this person is from Stonehaven, and I have no idea what ties they may or may not have with someone.
Perfect.
Yeah, I kind of glance at him like, okay, like something extraordinary has just happened here, and you just step in just like that, like more like what the hell?
Can I have, please, Mirabelle, from you, as he's leaving, can I have a perception check from you, please, at advantage? As he turns to leave and steps down the stair.
Do I catch how much before we... Okay, 17 doesn't matter. I was going to try and buy.
Yeah, so with a 4 first, and then the advantage bringing you to a 17, Mirabelle, you catch it unmistakably. It's very clear to you. A faint scent. That was what was so familiar. Perfumed oils, alchemical sort of flavors and mixtures. It's familiar. The same undertone that clings to that of the Ladies of Love. And as he steps down, he sort of glances briefly at all of you, nods to you all, and continues on down. He sort of steps, trying to respectfully keep his distance as he walks through, almost like not a germaphobe, but more like doesn't want to make contact with anything or anyone in here, as he steps down through, down out towards the council. And
Can I?
Yep.
we see this, right? Him like purposefully making sure he doesn't touch anyone.
Yep, absolutely.
Can I try to ascertain if this is any sort of illusion that he's got up right now?
Sure, absolutely. Yeah, go for it. I would
Because
like
upon
either...
touching inspection...
Let's have either Arcana if you're looking for a magical sort of illusion, or if you want to just do an insight check to see whether that he appears to be genuinely here. Is he leaving footprints, that kind of thing? You can definitely do that.
I would love to see if, as he walks past someone, if any of his clothing touches them as opposed to him touching them, to see if the clothing fades through or if it actually makes like a connection or something along those lines, or if there's like a part of the carpet where like maybe the carpet itself is like scrunched a little bit, but as he steps on it, it sort of doesn't look quite right to the look of it. So I'll go for an insight if that's okay, as opposed because
either insight or I'll also allow investigation. So either of those.
Oh yeah, we won't worry about that one.
Cool.
We'll do an insight. It's only a 10.
With a 10, you can see. With a 10, which was the DC, you can see that he appears to be genuinely here. There doesn't appear to be any illusion. Some of the rug, as he steps on it, had a little bit of ash to it, and it does appear to cling to the bottom of his shoe. And as he walks past, you can see that is almost like air as he walks past Myrtle as well, and you sort of see that some of his maybe part of his tunic gently brushes or his shawl. It does make contact, and he does appear to be here. But he continues down, and as he does, you would all just see that he leaves out again, stepping around the body, probably having a look at it, pondering for a moment, checking his pouch, and then stepping out the door. As you can see, he sort of turns back as he just before he leaves, he turns back and he raises a hand, and you can see that the king sort of nods to him. You're now here in this moment. You've seen Olivander Brooks, is the name that Prince Edrin said, as he looks you all. Aye, Olivander is a trusted friend, a long time person who we could rely on back in the day.
What's his first name?
Olivander.
Oh, that is his first name.
That is his first name. Olivander Brooks. He hails from Stonehaven. He's actually one of the ruler's child, I believe, over there. And I got to know him whenever they would have meetings as leadership as I was growing up over here in Lava Crest. He often came with his mother, adopted mother, mind you. But he's a trusted, powerful mage or sorcerer. I'm not quite sure what he does, to be honest with you. But if he can get the questions out of Dorian, by all means. So, I promised you all access to the Vault of the Forge, and as my first decree, as the King of Lava Crest, ye shall have just that. My recommendation to you all is to take the day, rejoice, take a moment to breathe, gather your belongings, your goods, maybe browse the stalls if you'd like to do so. But most importantly, rest up, and tomorrow morning I will grant you entry to the Vault of the Forge. I will meet you at the bridge right next to, well, the vault itself. How's that sound to you?
Your Highness, I hope I speak not out of turn, but would it be out of the question to push our luck, for lack of a better term, and perhaps ask for more than just entrance to the vault? It means a lot to Judge, but I do have my own request.
Aye, go on. How can I be of a service to you? You've done more than enough for me, so
simply
be direct.
Property in the low parts of town, a small building, somewhere that my people who look for those who seek family, home, or purpose,
belonging,
set up could set up a location for themselves. My people are currently scattered, and I'm hoping to find homes for them across the lands.
I see. Property can be arranged. It sounds like they are they'd probably be more comfortable on the west side of the city, where the prison was set, rather than the right side with the noble families. If that's to your liking, I can dedicate a space. What would you call the place? Is there a name, or would you like to sign the deed in your own time?
I'll sign the deed.
Sorry, the ash in the hair, I know, gets pretty
the ash
bad.
in the air, absolutely. I shouldn't laugh. I'll sign the deed in my own name in time.
Alright. I'll see to it that whilst you are all in the vault of the forge, that we decide on a building dedicated to your lost band of misfits, shall we say, for lack of a better term.
Thank you.
Is there anything else I can do for you? Please, speak openly. I owe you for everything that you've done for me and for this city.
Your Majesty, if it's not out of place to ask me this, but something horrible has just happened here. I mean, the fight and everything. Is it not a bit peculiar that Olivander walks in just as the battle has concluded? Does he have a particular nose for danger, or...
Olivander has a way of getting his nose in all the wrong places. He's known for being a bit of a cheeky, for lack of a better term, not a spy, but he's always got the right sort of intrigue. Olivander has actually been in the city for some time. He was looking for something before I was taken away. We actually did speak recently. He lives, when he's here, he stays in the noble quarters of the council chambers, so he probably heard the ruckus. I doubt any of this was a surprise to him. Would he have acted on his own account? Probably not. He's more of a wordsmith than a battlesmith. You know what I mean? That's, yeah.
Can he be trusted?
I've trusted him my whole life. I'd die for him. He's done this city good before. He's let us in on all sorts of corruption that's spreading from the lowest of quarters to the highest. He probably knew what was happening here, but never dare say a word. At least to me directly. I was under high guard, you see. So, but I trust him.
But if it's not too bold, I mean, the same can be said about your Councillor Danvir and the other one, and yet you clap them in the arms.
There, Councillor Danvir and Councillor Dreng, spineless. I've seen that man, Olivander. He's willing to speak his mind to the right people. Dreng and Danvir, puppets. Pathetic puppets.
I understand. Thank you for answering, Your Majesty.
By all means. Is there anything else I can help any of you lot with?
I do not speak
Yes,
for all,
I-
but... Oh, go ahead, Ashira, you first.
Prince Edrin? King Edrin? I don't know what it is now.
Suppose it is King Lavamantle now, yeah? Aye.
Oh, we're going by Lavamantle. Okay, King Lavamantle.
That's my father's name, though. Maybe we go with... Edrin's fine. You can call me Edrin, that's fine. Between us, of course.
Well, obviously, this has only just happened, but I don't know how quick word would travel. However, there seems to be some sort of connection between the Red Hood cultist and Dorian. And I would be very curious to know if, for example, there is a hideout or a lair here. And I'm wondering if maybe before they even find out Dorian dead, perhaps you could find out some information
I intend to
You
have
know,
his bedchambers searched thoroughly by the Ironsworn, as well as his keep, so to speak. He owns a property just next to this one. It's actually adjacent, and he sort of tries to sort of point in a direction, but isn't quite sure which way because it's all sealed in like this volcanic chamber. He's one of the buildings nearby, and I'll be sending my finest of the Ironsworn to investigate. Anything that we find, I'll be sure to let you guys know, of course, especially related to Talon, as you mentioned, the Redwoods. But hopefully,
I would
the
be
real answers.
particularly interested. Sorry, I would just say I would be interested the most in a white-haired half-elven man. And if you see, perhaps you've seen him in the prison, I don't know, but...
I didn't see an awful lot in the prison. Just fist and curse after another. The hexes they placed on me and the torture they put me through, I wouldn't put anyone through. Not my worst enemy. Not even Dorian. As he looks to his wrist, and you can see that for the first time, Ashira, you can see it looks like he's had sort of almost like a hot metal prod held against his wrist, as there's a sort of still slightly oozing wound on his wrist, just below his gauntlet. I will be sure to look out for any of these white-haired elven men or half-elves or elves. Anything I find, I'll be sure to let you all know. Go on. I'm sure someone's asked. You've got more questions. Surely.
I was just going to ask for, some coin, some potions, items, anything you think you could aid us in to help track down these Talon members that have absconded with such items that we are searching for. Don't wish to be too forward, but as everyone else is asking, and it's for all of us, not just me,
No, absolutely. I'll be honest, I'm not sure how the coffers stand. The royal chamber coffers, but
we could always help ourselves in the vault if you like. And he smiles.
To be honest with you, I don't really know what's in there, so...
Oh, then you won't know what you're missing.
I'd ask that if you see anything related to a dwarf king or a lava mantle or a royal family, that anything that is one of my ancestors, I don't have much to go by. So if you do stumble upon anything like that, I'd be very appreciative, and I'd be more than happy to exchange it for a coin of my own. Never mind the city. But in terms of to get you started, I think going into the Vault of the Forge, I can definitely give you a few things. You're more than welcome to help yourselves in there. I ask that you don't completely pillage whatever we have. We may have to rely on it, but anything you get your hands on, if you could let me know before you take it, I'd be more than willing to
Anything we can fit into one singular bag, then, yes?
Aye. Alright.
Oh, good.
And in the meantime, I did promise I'd give you some of the dirty money from Dorian. If you're willing to wait for it, perhaps when you return, I'll give you the remainder. I believe it's at least a couple thousand gold pieces, so hopefully that'll do some work for you guys on the know-how. And regarding potions, you sir, as he points down, and you see he points to Carlo. Carlo steps forward. Yes, your majesty, as he bows, putting on a very fake but like proper voice as he does so. Hey, can we arrange for each of them to be given 2 or 3 potions to help them heal for their travels ahead. Anything we can do to help supply them would go down well, I'm sure. Have our healers work on it and get their supplies. As he nods to you, Diego.
It's appreciated, Your Eminence. As I bow.
Your Eminence. I'm not cut out for this, I don't think, but alright. Anything else? Before I go, before you guys head off for the day, I have some things I need to get sorted. I need to fill these seats as he looks around him.
Well, Eldrin, you mentioned, your ancestors. I was actually gonna ask about that. Do you have any chronicles or any ledgers of the previous lava mantles?
No.
Since some might have been also involved in getting that forge up and the vault up and running.
I don't have anything written as per se. I know that the Vault of the Forge, for all of you to know, was sealed long time ago by one of my ancestors who was a keeper of balance. He sealed the chamber and it hasn't been opened since. Very few know how to get in and get out. Well,
and I guess I would just share with him the information I found in the library. I don't want to retell all of it, but I did read some about that Thoric, first of his name, I believe. We are, I am a student of previous Balance members, I guess, and I feel like this might be a connection to all of this, and it feels like responsibility of mine to keep track of things that
we have
I don't know.
there's a word for that, Master Arakokra. Fate. Destiny. Perhaps you're meant to walk that chamber. Perhaps you'll find more information than I have ever seen in there. The last dwarf to enter would have been my father before he died. I've never been in myself. It's been sealed ever since. And only a few of us know how to get through the gate. As he looks to his hand. I'll take you there tomorrow.
Well,
Anything else I can help with you, or?
Well, personally, I would just really, if you need any help sorting through all that information you might find, I'm quite good at reading and filtering stuff out there, and maybe getting your new administration running, but probably after the vault.
You're very kind. We do have some very good people I'm trusting to find the evidence and information I need. As he looks past you down the stairs towards Myrtle and the other three, who sort of nod. They'll be granted access to Myrtle's new place soon enough. As Myrtle sort of... Oh, okay. It sounds as though you would all feel like Myrtle is being given a property here. Alright, if there's nothing else I can help you with, may the stars shine upon you. As he looks to you, Sylas, and nods.
I just ask, Your Highness, when it comes to signing the property, I would appreciate being able to speak with you, to sign it with you in private, so I can speak about its purpose with you. If that would be okay.
That's a fair request. I'm sure I'll have my hands filled the next couple of days, but we'll make time.
Before we leave.
I promise you. Aye. And with that, what do you guys do? Do you exit the chambers?
As they've been having this long conversation, I would say Judge has been slowly kind of moving towards like the other end. And as I walk past the Dorian's, weird looking body now, I just want to do a quick scan and see if there's anything that sticks out, like anything that's like maybe important, maybe has some like information on him, something to.
You'd like to check the body?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Can I have you please roll a D8?
A D8.
Oh. Okay. Yes, he does have things on his body. As you roll an 8, as you go over to him, you find what appears to be... You find what appears to be a dagger and a short sword, both of which, I will just tell you plainly, they are magic weapons. So +1 weapons. You also find, with an 8 on that D8, you also find what appears to be some singed writing and a stone at his side. What looks to be some sort of magical stone.
Okay.
I would say, I'm going to tell you plainly because you rolled an 8. You recognize this as being a sending stone.
Sending stone. I'm taking it. I'm taking all of it. Yeah.
Okay,
I'm taking the sending stone.
Yeah.
Yeah. Before, I'm gonna make sure the king is still talking to them. I don't.
Nobody's looking at you at this moment.
Nobody's watching. Okay.
Yeah. So you're doing this.
I'm just gonna.
You've rolled an 8 out of an 8 roll. I'm gonna let you just take what was on him. That is everything. Everything else you see is scales, molten, sort of lava in his chest. The embers of his eyes have died out. But yeah, you take the stuff off him.
The singed writing, does it have any wording on there that I may like anything that?
It looks like, I will tell you, it looks very similar to the documents that you had as evidence. You notice that it seems to be some sort of trade agreement, but nothing in particular about who or what. And it looks very much charred around the edges. You can make out that it appears to be lava mantle, sort of trade agreement or something along those lines. So it's addressed as if the king, and it does have the word Stonehaven on it.
Has the word what now?
Stonehaven.
Stonehaven.
Yes.
Okay.
It appears to be some very similar document to what you came in with as evidence when you first arrived. After you've looted the body, Diego, is there something you're doing? Or are you just standing with Judge?
No, once Judge would have done all that while I was at the top, but once it's all over, I turn around and notice Judge is nowhere to be seen, so I just totter down the stairs after him.
Perfect.
Once Diego gets to me, can I just, real quick, Diego, I know you're a performer and all, can you make your voice sound different? Can you try to mask your voice very well?
What do you mean?
Can you sound like this guy? And I point to Dorian's body.
I can try. Oh, hello there. Did that work?
Oh gosh. I don't know, does it sound good to me? I heard him.
I will tell you now, if you're going to try and impersonate him, it will be a roll. It will be performance roll. I'm going to say it's flat.
Oh my God. 13. I rolled a 5. And get
13, it's somewhat convincing, but it doesn't sound genuine.
I'm Big Bad Fireman!
Yeah. I hold up the sending stone to him. I wonder who this is, who has the other side of this.
Oh! Wait, that was on him?
Yeah.
Oh, that's pretty cool. I'm sure if I have some practice, maybe a bit of rest, maybe I can do a better job.
We'll try it later.
Ah, fireman! Me want to take over Dwarven place!
I, for now, will pocket the sending stone, and I'll continue on out.
Perfect. As you guys are heading down out, just after Diego's doing this impression of Big Fireman, you hear the door opens up again, and returning through the door, just as you are about to leave, you see Olivander, who's sort of, oh, hi there. I was collecting some items from the nearby markets on my person. I have what I need to preserve the body for questioning down the line. If you don't mind, as he steps to the side, sorry, please excuse me, as he steps over. And I would say that you guys can see he begins doing some ritual rites to try and preserve the body. You would recognize this.
The entire time he's walking around Judge, I'm just matching him, trying not to get seen.
Okay, yeah. You're on the opposite side.
I'm just
of
like
him.
this. Yeah, the whole time I'm just walking around Judge trying to shield myself.
Perfect. But yes, you would see that he begins performing some sort of ritual magic to try and sort of preserve the body, probably, as mentioned, to ask questions later. Do
Just
the rest
for
of you...
the scene, you should have noticed that Sylas is pretty silent in this one. He's still trying to comprehend what happened before, trying to get not much of attention to him at this point. So he is a bit to the background.
I'd say you're also looking a little bit weary. Not exhausted, but a little bit weary. As you did level up, however, you would have gained an exhaustion level, but we're going to write that off because you do level up. So yes, you're looking a little bit weary, and maybe a bit spaced out as well. Probably with a little bit of pain from where the wings sprouted from, I'd imagine.
Yeah, torn tunic.
Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah.
2 big holes inside.
Sizzling abs piercing
Sizzling
through,
abs.
his big biceps.
Perfect. Do you guys all head out?
Yep.
Perfect. Then I will take you all to the main screen. And I have to ask you, as you're currently in the Iron Council chambers here, just beneath, where are you guys heading? As you step outside, you notice there are hordes of people, civilians who are talking to each other, rumors going around. You can see there's a ton of Ironsworn, the rest of the Ironsworn basically keeping order, answering questions, talking to people, holding people back from rushing into the palace. What do you guys do?
I'm gonna head straight back to the place that we were staying at. I'm gonna do some prayer time.
Perfect. You head to Firebrand Inn.
Yeah.
Cool. All right. We'll come back to you.
I would go with him, but I will be wanting to return to the noble quarters later. I want to have a word with Olivander, but he's still busy with his ritual right now. So I'm like, okay, I'll just let him be, let him do his thing, and I'll come see him later.
Perfect.
You've seen kind of on the way out. Once the king had stopped speaking to us, Zell actually pulled out some paper and a pen and started jotting down a letter. As he gets outside, I actually need to head to the Black Network. I need to send a message to Rin.
Raise on sorry.
Zell.
Fuck, Zell. Zell, do you reckon the network can reach anyone?
They can try. They tried to reach my father, but they failed because they died. But they can make a good go of it. Why'd you ask? Who you asking for?
Well, a friend from school, I guess, and she's probably out on the road traveling as well. But I haven't really heard from her. I tried sending a letter when we were still in Savantal, but she obviously wouldn't know where we are.
I believe that the Black Network could make a good go at finding her. No promises, but it will cost you.
Well, I guess I'm a bit short on coin. Maybe after Vault.
I'm also short on coin. I think this is going to break me, but it needs to be sent. So, if anyone would like to join me, you're welcome to. But I'm also more than happy to take this one alone.
I would normally not have a problem with you going alone, but I'm wondering if you are walking if you are walking into a trap, or at least if there are already Red Hood cultists involved in Sylvantal, then they are sure involved here in the Black Network. You might get recognized. I'm not saying you shouldn't do it, but perhaps, be cautious. Dress up, I don't know. Don't go in alone.
Also, you said you were short on coin?
I'm a bit short on coin.
How much do you need?
Nothing at the moment, but
Yeah,
I imagine
gold.
this could end up... Oh! No. At a later date, fine.
Finders keepers, see you later.
No. I don't mix it in with my own money because I don't want to take this. To be 100%, I've got 25 gold pieces left. I'm not completely broke, but Black Network is going to break me probably with this
How
letter.
are you guys that poor?
Because reasons. I have been buying stuff for things and pieces.
I have over 400 gold, bro. How are you guys that poor, bro?
Ah!
How? I haven't spent a dime, bro. I haven't spent a dime. I've been saving it.
Well, okay, you raise a good point, and if no one would like to come with me, I can disguise myself.
I wouldn't mind coming with if you want, even if it's just for experience, I guess. But I also
True, you didn't come the last time.
I would love to talk to the book later. I think he might know stuff about Vault.
Well, I may disguise myself either way, but...
I don't have disguise.
That's fine.
I was gonna look for like a hot spring or something because I feel like this place should have one, but I can come with. I don't mind.
Wait, no, that
hot
sounds
spring?
like a great idea.
I know.
I definitely want to go.
Take
We're
my
covered
money.
in shit.
Take my money.
Yeah,
Maybe we can do both.
I'm
we can
going
do
to go
both.
with
We can do
Ashira.
both.
But before we do, Zel, can I borrow your quill for a moment?
Yeah, sure.
And I am going to write one of the paper birds I still have left. I still have 2 left, and I'm going to send a quick note to Lady Poravinia. Basically saying that I've met I don't know how much space I have on this note, but basically saying where I am and that I've met a man named Olivander Brooks who smells like the ladies of love and looks oddly like how you described your son.
Okay.
Before we split ways or head to send letters and then find hot springs, which we can reconvene in at later, Sylas, so
Sylas shuffles around.
were you going to share that information with us, or I guess more importantly, why were you keeping it so quiet?
Why wouldn't you tell people that you are half Aragorn?
I chuckle. Well, because once you say it out loud, it stops being yours to control. And I wasn't really ready for what people might expect of me.
I think we've learned anything from this group that nothing's really expected if you're an Aasimar. I think you'll be perfectly fine.
True, but like last time people found out, it scared an entire village, city. So yeah, this, and I don't know. I don't really know what happened, to be honest. Like, never had this before.
You must
Well?
be quite... Oh, sorry.
Ashira's found a snack bar somewhere in her pocket and is eating this because she could skip breakfast this morning, I guess. Well, all I will say, it looked really cool. And if you are sore, because you do look a little bit tired, you should also join us in the hot spring. Wash off all that sin. It's not a sin, but if that makes you feel better.
I have no clue how my back looks like right now, but I definitely can take a hot spring. Yes. And
If you
by all
don't
means,
mind-
if you have any questions, feel free to ask now or later in the spring. I'm totally fine with answering questions.
Well, I was curious about your ancestry because based on your powers, they're more powerful than any Aasimar that I've seen before. They seem a bit more uncontained in a way. Are you quite close to the progenitor of your bloodline, or?
No, you can say that. Yes. It's my mom.
Oh shit! Because for everyone else, just to clarify, I'm generations removed from Azulara. Generations upon generations removed from Azulara. This explains a lot.
Yeah,
That's
and it's
quite
also
the
like
connection.
that. I don't know if I'm comfortable like talking about it like here, but there's also a reason why the wings were black. But we can like have a talk later on if you guys want to find out more about that. But yeah, to the powers, from what I've known or like what I felt is this energy holding back inside, like for a very, very long time, and it's all of an outburst all of a sudden.
Well, I'm glad you felt comfortable being yourself.
Zelentrus, it's at this moment as you're talking with Sylas, you realize that what wasn't there previously, what wasn't that divine sort of celestial feeling from Sylas, you now sense on him very strongly. It's very easy to see that even those without magic may feel something divine coming from him as he's opened the floodgates basically with this transformation, and the mask of that wood elf heritage appears to be, as Sylas you would be aware, it appears as though it's starting to slip. You're not sure how long you can keep this up. You do still appear the same, but if anybody looked at you on closer inspection, or those who are celestial beings, they may be able to sense you more easily. What do you guys do? So, we have Zell and Elirr heading to the black market. Judge, you're heading back to the Firebrand Inn. The rest of you,
Yeah,
where are you heading?
I've been gone. I've been.
you're
back.
there. You're back home, beat up.
Yeah, I mean, I said I was heading back. No one said anything to stop and have a convo, so I just walked.
Perfect.
So.
The rest of you, where are you heading? Let's go with Diego first.
Diego, hearing hot springs, is now imagining spa day and is asking around any local or guardsman he sees, grabbing them by the shoulders and just being like, "Is there a spa? Where is this spa?"
There's a spa! There's a spa! Of course there's a spa! We're in the lava volcano! The dwarven hotspot is on the right-hand side, down the road over there, as he points just past, sort of here, where you can see he's pointing in that direction. It's on the right-hand side, impossible to miss it. Get off me!
He puts
Who
his
are
hands
you?
up, looks at both of them, realizes which the right one is, and then starts going down the right-hand side. Doesn't even wait for anyone else.
You
Just
just
starts
start
walking
going?
off in that
Okay,
direction.
perfect. Anybody else? What are you doing? Ashira, let's come to you.
sort of knowing that Judge has gone one way and doesn't know what's happening and has seen Diego just wander off in the other direction, I'm a bit like, shit, maybe somebody should tell Judge where we're going before we just run away? And she's just sprinting into the tavern. Oh.
Didn't Mirabelle say that she was going to go with go back with Judge at some point?
Yeah, but I didn't leave yet. And when Ashira mentioned Spa,
yeah, okay. So maybe I will, because I can catch up to Diego and I can catch up to whatever is happening. I don't even know what we're doing first. I'm just gonna make sure Judge is aware of what is happening, so he's not alone.
Perfect. Sylas and Mirabelle, the two of you. Which way do you go as you're currently standing outside the council chambers? You've seen Diego walking down one way, Ashira sprinting after Judge, who's already gone and made it probably to the tavern, or at least is more than halfway there. Zell and Elirr start heading towards the Cavern's Close, which is where you would know the black market is located, thanks to Myrtle. What are you two doing?
Assuming I hear Diego shrieking, Spa, Spa, I'm likely to follow him.
Perfect. And Sylas, a little bit shaken.
Shaken, all alone on a square in the city. He doesn't know now. He will probably for now follow Zell because of him being an Asimar, and he feels like maybe comfortable. Maybe there could be some questions coming, but also for later in the spa. But yeah.
Perfect. We'll say that Diego and Mirabelle will come back to you in a moment, as you'll be the first to arrive. Let's go first to Judge and Ashira. As Ashira, you sprint after Judge. I imagine it's sort of like as the cart is taken away, or Judge, would you say you've gotten a cart and gone? Because it's not really walking distance. Would you say you've flagged down a cart?
If it's not walking distance...
Because you're currently here. And you'd have to get a cart to basically go up this way and then all the way around to go up here.
Yeah, not knowing what's going on, I probably would grab a cart.
Okay. So I'll say for the sake of brevity, the two of you go back to the tavern. Ashira walks in and you see Judge doing what? What has Judge been doing since he got back?
I would say Judge is probably seated in a chair, like in the room that we've been using, and I think he has like the sending stone that he's now picked up, like on like a nightstand or something. He's just kind of watching it, and I think he's like, part of him kind of wants to like wait and see if like someone starts speaking in it. Part of him knows it's probably not gonna happen for a while, but I think it's just the anticipation now that this is potentially like the best lead they've gotten. So he's kind of just
studying
wanting to see what happens. Yeah, and also say in the time he's probably just speaking his mind to Hildegard about what's to come. You know, kind of giving her the chance to like maybe give him some forefront of what is in this vault, as no one knows what's inside the vault. So I think he's just he's preparing himself mentally as well for what's to come.
Feel as you're talking to her and you ask what's ahead, you just hear very faintly, like an echo from a distance. You just hear, "You will be tested." And that's it. That's all you hear her say. And it's with that as you hear this, you feel this warmth. But Ashira opens the door and steps through.
Bursts through the door.
Bursts through the door.
I couldn't believe I had to chase you through half the city just to tell you that we're going to the spa.
I'm sorry. I just was getting back here to rest. I mean, we have a long day ahead tomorrow.
I saw you get into that cart and I was running after it and I couldn't keep up anymore, so I had to wave down my own cart, and it was like the slowest, longest pursuit just to tell you this one thing I was kind of committed to.
I'm sorry. What's a spa?
Oh, not this again. It is a place where you sit in a pool of water that is nice and warm. Perhaps for you,
Right.
not good. Maybe you should get an oil version, because I don't know how it works with the metal.
I don't know if. Yeah, I mean, I can sit out, just kind of watch you guys and just be a part, I guess. But I don't
If
think
you
the
don't
water
say it
is
like
a
that,
place
sure.
for. What?
You don't typically go to the spa to sit and watch people. That is weird.
I've just the first time I'm hearing of a spa in the first place, so I don't know what's what's
I
accepted and
suppose
what's
you also
not.
don't sweat, do you?
No, I'm not a real person.
I don't know, maybe you overeat, I don't know. Maybe it's a good experience for you to see what it's like. Maybe, I don't know, maybe you will like it.
I'll like not
It's like-
getting in the water and watching you guys play in the water.
You can try getting into the water, I don't know, maybe it is
I'd
nice.
rust.
Do you feel
I would-
warmed?
I
Do you
no.
don't rust in the rain, do you?
The rain isn't like fully submerging. Am I just standing underwater, or am I fully
No, you
submerging
sit
myself
in the
in
water.
I sit in. I don't float, by the way. I just sink. I want you to know that now. So
It's not that deep. It is like a pool. I don't know how to explain. Like it'll come to
You know what?
your waist probably, or your.
To be
Actually, probably your legs.
to be honest,
You won't drown.
I won't drown. Well, I don't think I can drown, so I think that at least I have that going for me. But sure, we can. Is everyone going there now? What's the?
Well, I believe that. I don't know. I was kind of sprinting away. I know Zel and Elirr are going to the black market, and I saw. I actually don't know where Sylas went, but I saw Diego already figured out where it was. It's actually the opposite way where we are now.
Oh, great.
Well, why did you go back anyway?
Well, I'll point to the sending stone. Dorian had that on him.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's interesting. Has it spoken yet?
No, and that's what I'm waiting for.
Oh,
I mean, you think about it. Dorian's kind of high. So who would he have to have connection with?
What should
I
be
wonder
like
if
his
this
daughter or
crow-
something?
I wonder if this crow has any connection with him.
Well, unfortunately, we don't have anyone with the dwarven accent on our crew.
Well, Diego's working on it. He's actually practicing. I hope he is anyway. I mean,
Is he?
it's like he's getting there. It's convincing, just not there yet.
What would we even say?
Well, I was thinking about that. If I was him, he's obviously had to have heard that the prince has taken the throne by now. I mean, the word's gonna spread really quick. So what if he acts like he escaped and he's asking for a rendezvous? Then, now we have the jump.
What, like, create like a meter point?
See where they're meeting up at. Obviously, your
but
your
perhaps
guy.
if that is knowledge he should already know, then you would give yourself away by asking where their lair is.
Look, we don't have much of a choice anyway. I mean, we either take the risk or we just sit here and hope and he gives information when he speaks into it, whoever this person may be.
No, I think you're on the right track with saying that perhaps, like, you're getting away, or they didn't get, like, they've got me locked up, but I still got the stone. But I think we have to be careful with what we say.
We do. Anywho, enough worrying about the stone for now. How about we just go to a spa day? Nothing like
Yeah.
the day before dying, then going to a spa. I think that sounds great on paper.
Have you seen us? We are covered in shit and dirt and ash.
Well,
I would love to go and sit in a spa.
well, that is very true. Yeah, it doesn't matter. I mean, we who knows what's going on? We might get tested tomorrow. Who knows what's gonna happened in the
Exactly. And perhaps this can
Removal.
give us a little bit of a pep in our step.
right. Yep, that is true.
Perfect. As the two of you decide to head back to the spa, I imagine you hop in a carriage. You probably rented one for the day, knowing Ashira that you would go there and back. I'd say, can I have Judge take off 2 silver, and Ashira, can you take off 5 silver for the cart for the day? This is enough to get you there and back, and probably the others as well.
When I saw Judge get into his cart, I did this thing that they do in New York. Like, follow that cab, but like, follow that cart! And then very slowly pursued.
Perfect. Yeah, it basically pulled around by like small workhorses in here.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, perfect. Okay, cool. As you guys head back over there, let's jump over. We will come to the spa, I promise. Let's jump over first of all to Cavern's Close, where we have Sylas and of course Elirr heading on into the black market. Can I ask what you do as you arrive in Cavern's Close, which is basically a collection of buildings? You're standing in an open stone courtyard. There appears to be people standing on the corners, maybe underneath sort of stalls and things like that, hooded. It looks almost like a marketplace, but it's eerily quiet. What do you guys do?
I'm just
Well,
staying along.
Where are we going?
Sorry, my character sheet is all messed up. So I'm just trying to fix it, but I'll pause it for now.
I would say you guys hear...
You'll be fine, Esther, my friend.
Yeah. He's really struggling with the ash he breathed in inside the council chambers. It's really hot and humid in there. But you guys would hear what sounds like trading happening, a couple of deals. I'd say, can I have a perception check from all 3 of you, please? As you first arrive, as you all hop off the carriage, what you guys would see. See if anyone notices.
Before Sylas makes... You know what? Doesn't matter.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, a 20, an 18, and a 21.
Oh,
All
Jesus, fuck.
3 of you rolled very highly. Zelentrus, I would say you notice immediately these people are probably connected to the black market, either indirectly or directly. It's not obvious, but you can tell that some of the deals happening are very much... They shake hands and there's coin purses in them. I'd say, Sylas, you recognize what looks like a gentleman standing on the side, standing in front of what looks to be a mark on the wall. Elirr, you would also see this. However, it's not as obvious to you because you haven't seen it before. You do see that hand symbol clenched around a coin on the back of a wall behind one of the stalls by the front, exactly where Myrtle said it would be in Cavern's Close, directly on the corner, hidden away behind the stalls. You catch the glimpse of this with an 18, 20, and 21. You all see this. What do you do?
Well, I think we know where we're headed to. Is everyone prepared?
Prepared?
Should I prepare? Like,
Well, you know what it was like last time. Just, is everyone okay with us going ahead?
yeah, I'm just tagging along. I don't have any questions, so you
Okay.
guys just do what you need to do.
We'll back you up.
There is Elirr, if you do want to ask anything, there's a cost for approaching the table, and there's a cost for getting what you want done. So be aware that before you even ask for anything, there would be a cost. Okay. I'll approach the man by the hand class symbol.
The one thing that really stands out about him is that he is human. And as you approach him, he says, you alright? How can I help you? Don't recognize you from around here. We don't get many Aarakocras and, well, fellows like yourselves.
I simply need to get a letter to a location where the Black Network has got it before, but I have been unable to previously.
I see. So you're looking for the Black Network. Well, You're in the right place, but can I please ask, ahead of time, you do have coin to offer? These won't come cheap.
Absolutely.
All right. Are you all together, the three of you?
Only I have a request, but yes.
Perhaps only you should be allowed entry. You know what? I'll let you through. As he pulls a curtain, this sort of purple silk curtain that you can see the symbol behind gets pulled aside, and you can see he presses one of the stones as the wall itself shifts to the side, and you hear this as it opens and grates along the stone floor, revealing what appears to be steps down into torchlit area down beneath. As you guys go down, you can smell what smells sort of like fine silk, or maybe some sort of woody, oily smell. You're not quite sure. It smells premium. It smells deluxe. There's something about it that smells like prestige as you're walking down. It's almost like an oud sort of wood oil smell. And as you guys reach the bottom, you see before you nothing other than a torch on either side of the wall, a stone room with what appears to be large sort of cobblestones on the floor, and standing perfectly straight on these cobblestones is a large black steel table. On the other side, leaning back, her feet on the table, you see a drow lady with a large sort of almost like a pirate's hat, but with sort of a indent on the side, and it looks like she's got a feather on one side that overflows out the other side. Her whole being exudes this almost she's too good to be here sort of feeling. There's a nice smell in the air. A mist, almost like incense has been burning down here, floats through it and wafts past you. You notice that there are some sigils on the walls around you, and it appears like she's the only one in here, yet you can hear a murmur of what sounds like footsteps coming from the walls on either side. She looks to you all as you enter. She's wearing what looks to be a loose-fitting white shirt, almost like a pirate ship captain. She's very similarly dressed in the sense that she has long black leather boots that come up past her knees, and they've got sort of straps around them that have a silver buckle, strapping them down 2 or 3 times on either leg. You can see what looks to be a very small, fine pouch of silk to her side with what appears to be some coins sitting in it. But most importantly, as you enter, the smirk on her face. Welcome to the Cavern's Close. Perhaps you have a request or a question? How can I be of service?
I put a hand up to the other two, and I approach, put 5 gold on the table as I approach, and say, I'm a huge fan of your attire.
Well, thank you. Zilwraith. Zilwraith's the name. I work with the Black Network.
Zilwraith, nice to meet you. My name's Zelentrus.
Zelentrus. Charmed. Please, can I have your request? I appreciate the gold, but perhaps I need to know what you're asking for first.
Oh, interesting. Usually we have to pay just to approach.
No, you need to pay to leave these premises. It'll be 5 gold for the 3 of you. That's each, by
Interesting.
the way.
I gathered. I need a letter sent.
A letter?
It's a letter. It's a simple letter. It's to a place that the Black Network have sent a letter to for me roughly a week ago. So it will be in your contacts. It's to a woman named Rin. It should be easy to sort.
Where was the first letter sent from, and by whom?
Sylvanthal, and as in who requested it? Myself. But who sent it?
Zelentrus.
I don't know the name off the top of my head.
Okay. It would probably have been Blue, or Tarnic, whatever he chooses to call himself these days. I would be happy to deliver this, for a fee, of course.
Of course.
It would be 10 gold to send, 10 gold to get a reply, should we receive one. If you'd like,
And
I could message you what we find. That'll be an extra 5 gold. So 25 all in all.
I don't need to know what you find, I just need the return. But for 5 gold, I would appreciate it if you could make sure it gets to me if I'm no longer in Lava Crest. How about that?
That can be arranged. 5 gold seems fair. So 25 as it is. As she smiles.
25. I have to dip into the money because I am broke at this point. Yeah, cool. I put the other 20 down onto the table.
And the letter.
I then step back. And the letter as well.
Thank you. As she plucks it up, and you can see she turns it. Her nails are black, as you can see. She's got this sort of dark purple almost complexion, very typical of a drow, with black long nails that sort of pinch the letter as she looks at it. And in a moment, she just sort of, you hear a click, and it's almost like it disappears, and there's just a small purple mist that comes up. We'll see that delivered. You see one of the runes on the side of the room glows faintly for just a moment, and the mist heads in that direction. Anything else I can do for you?
I bow my head and say, not for me, but anything for either of you two?
Well, you mentioned you trade in information, right?
That is the purpose of the Black Network, yeah.
Do you have means of acquiring lost information or lost records?
What an interesting question. Depends on the information that's lost and who lost it. Was it intended to be lost? What is it you're seeking?
Well, funny enough, you could say I'm seeking myself, sir. I was lost, and I imagine others like me might have been lost. So, is there any way of getting such information about Grokras that end up on faraway islands and, where they shouldn't be?
We have a network that expands across Celestria. I need only a name. Of course, their distance, and with such a vague question, the price won't be cheap. But if you have a name to search for, I'm more than happy to take your gold.
Well, the only clue I'm going on currently is whispers on wind, so I wouldn't know really.
It sounds like you're wasting my time, as she stands up. Anything else I can do for you?
Taking 1 gold out of the 20 gold piece pouch that Diego gave him, Zell will put down 5 gold pieces as his leaving cost.
I see. We will see that the information reaches where you need to. Oh, and Zelentrus, before you leave, you should know I have information to offer, should you be willing to pay. For 10 gold pieces, I'll give you a hint. I feel sorry for you, frankly. What will it be?
I'm unfortunately out of cash on my person at the moment, but...
Okay then.
Do you need anything though?
Well, the only information that I can think of would be in relation to something the Black Network couldn't deliver on, something they failed to deliver on. So, if they manage to finally come through, then that's something I'm owed anyway. So I wouldn't think it's that.
As you say this, she grits her teeth. And in a flash, she's in front of you. This close to you. You should not speak ill of the Black Network. You should watch your back in more ways than one. You were looking for them, but in truth, they're looking for you. As she steps back.
Zell misty steps behind her.
As you do so, she's got her rapier in your face. Conjure in my room once again, and I'll have your hands. Leave.
And I'll take my leave.
Bye.
And as you do so, as you guys start walking up the steps again, the walls close behind you. As each step you step away, you hear the wall close behind you, almost like it was never there. It's like the steps had just appeared here. And as you leave, the three of you stand outside with all your hands. However, she didn't take the money from the other two of you as she asked you both to leave. So you kept your 10 gold pieces. Zell, you did put yours down. However, the rest of you didn't get taken any money from you. She just ordered you to leave. And as you do so, the wall closes behind, and the guy who's standing in front stands in front of it. Well, it's another one. She's pissed off. All right. Well,
she hasn't pissed me off. It's how these things go. It was information I was already aware of.
Vayrith is Zelrith is she can be difficult.
I like her. She's
few like Zilwraith. Few like Zilwraith. She can be tough. And at this moment, you see that it sounds like he heard something. Be on your way.
And Zell tends to walk away.
Do you all join Zell? I'm going to ask, because we're here, Elirr?
No, it's fine.
I'm going to ask because we're here. As you guys hop on the carriage, where are you heading?
Well, the others mentioned hot spring, but I was, like I said, I was really curious to see if the book knows anything on Vault, because Vault sounds scary, because, even Lava Mentor don't know anything.
Do you want to ask the book things now, or?
What, here on street?
Well, would not recommend that, but...
You would know that you're going to have a rest this evening before the morning ahead.
Well, I guess let's do tonight when we get back after that spar thing. Did you guys catch where they're going, or should we ask directions?
If we hire a cart, they probably would know, right?
We don't have to hire a cart. We can walk.
You'll just not get lost then.
Do you know where I should go?
We can ask directions.
Shall we look for a guard or something?
Okay, I'll say that for sake of brevity, you find somebody on the edge of Cavern's Close who appears to be just a normal bystander or a guard, and you question them and they tell you, it's on the opposite side of the city. It's hard to miss. It's very clearly branded outside the front. You'll find it. The hot spot.
Sure, cart.
You call a cart now? Cool. You guys all get into the back of the cart, and I'll say, for the sake of brevity, you travel across. Are you discussing anything on the way, as it is a bit of a journey between?
It's 2 silver then?
It would be 2 silver for a single journey, yeah.
Sure, I will pay.
Perfect.
See, you might have thought that didn't go to plan, but actually, she ended up giving the information for free because I wound her up.
She didn't give me Ranier information. She seemed rather unhelpful.
No, but she did tell me exactly what she was holding back, which was that they were looking for me. Something I already knew, but she said that I was asking after my family, but my family are looking for me. My dad's hunting me. And that's...
hunting?
Interesting twist. Yes. So... long story short, I didn't leave on the best terms from my father. And I know that he sent people out after me, but he never got me. And I'm sure hearing that, well, maybe they captured one of the Black Network. I know that the Black Network didn't see the men return. So if they were tortured and spilled that they Zelentrus Drakian was asking after this location where my family live, no doubt my dad would be interested to look for me again. That could be a problem for us down the line, but I wanted to talk about it as a group.
Well, it's pretty funny to see us all having family issues. Elirr, do you have family issues?
No. Who is your mom?
Do you really want to know?
Yeah.
She's often seen in foresty areas. She's known as
No way.
Thalassa.
Oh, right. I thought it was going to be the Forest Guardian. They keep running away from us.
No. Luckily, no. But yeah, she is the goddess of beasts after all, so that's quite funny.
Wow. And how did she, meet your dad? How did that happen?
Well, as you might have known, or I guess, or maybe I've told this once before, my father owns a farm around Thornholm, the Thornfield farm, and during one of those good harvests, we had more than we could spare. Or is that the right saying? We had more, so we decided to share around and sell those goods to other cities. And during one of those trips, my dad eventually ran into the goddess of beasts herself, and they had a fling. They fell in love, and then after a while, she brought me to him, and then my dad and my stepmother, they raised me as their own. Dad obviously did, but so did my stepmother. That's the shortest version of it, but that's how it went.
Another one of us got touched. Interesting.
Do you keep in touch with her?
No.
Well, that's I don't know how to reach mine either.
Well, it's like I said before. The wings were black, as I would have expected. I've seen them before. I don't really have a good connection with my mother, so you could say I've been fallen from her. But seeing Mirabelle get hurt, and seeing Ashira get hurt, it didn't leave me another choice to yeah.
By any chance, is she that star you usually look for guidance for, or is that just with your god?
Funny that you mentioned, because I recently learned that she is indeed the star that guides me. I don't know why, but yeah.
Well, let's trust in her then, I guess.
We'll see. I will have a conversation with her pretty soon, I guess. But yeah, it's gonna be fun.
And again, sorry for hitting you with that bell. Son of God.
Oh
Bell,
yeah,
sorry. That reminds me. Bell, same thing. I got something for you, and I haven't been able to give it to you yet. Zell. No, sorry, for Elirr. Zell takes out a set of wind chimes from his backpack. And he says, you said you wanted a way that would help you listen to the wind more.
Yeah.
And wind chimes are a way that exemplifies the way the wind's blowing, the sound that it makes. I thought it would help you with your meditations and everything like that. And he passes you a set of wind chimes.
Yeah, this is what you would have picked up in the market on your way to the sewers the other day. Briefly stopping by, which we discussed off scene. Yes, so you gain some wind chimes to better listen to the wind, as this was something that you mentioned to Zelentrus. Quite a nice little gift.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome.
We'll try if it helps. I hope. Talking to someone would be good, and even the Black Network don't know, so someone, maybe. All right, let's.
Maybe the gods will know.
Well, funny enough, Zell said I shouldn't talk to gods, but we never know, right?
And with that,
Let's not keep them waiting, guys. I feel like everyone is waiting, and they might have more questions.
And with that, I would say you guys start to arrive. However, the first two to get there were Diego and Mirabelle. But before we come back to that, let's take a 5-minute break, and then we'll get back, reset, and jump into it. So we will be right back. And we're back. So yeah, we got some snacks, some drinks, everybody got refreshed. You guys arrive back, Zell, Sylas, and Elirr, you guys arrive back outside the spa. But however, earlier in the day, about an hour or two has passed because you're traveling across the city, etc. However, Diego and Mirabelle, the two of you were the first to run over, Diego leading the charge. You arrive, and outside the front of this grand-looking building are water fountains, almost too close to really exist, next to the lava. Diego, you don't need a check to realize that this has to be some form of magic that's allowing this water to be the way it is. It does appear to steam slightly. And as you walk over, you see in big writing, almost like a chalkboard, it just says hotspot, or the hotspot in very small writing, the. As you step on inside, you hear behind you comes Mirabelle, who also steps in. The two of you see there's plant pots on either side. There appears to be almost like a mist coming from the door itself, as the whole room has an almost very faint mist about it. In the back on the left, you see is a big stone door. On the right, you see a big stone door. And right in the center at the back, you see what looks to be a hallway with curtains on either side that goes for maybe 20 or so rooms of about 5 foot each, so maybe 50 feet deep. It's quite deep. Standing in front of this, however, is a reception in the center of the stone room that you guys walk into. As you step in, you're welcomed by a dwarven lady who says to you, welcome to the hotspot. Are you here to partake?
Yes, of course. Well, firstly, the name is Diego the Lucky.
Welcome, Diego.
The pleasure has been yours to meet me on this day. But what I wanted to say to you first was, we are looking for a private bath for 7 individuals. We would like the works, masseuses. We would like manicures, pedicures. We would like everything that you can offer. We want hot coals. We want sauna treatment. We want jacuzzi. Do you have that here? We have that in Stonehaven, you see.
Oh, you're familiar with the Stonehaven spas. That's far better than ours. Ours is much more... Well, we're proud of our establishment. We do have massage tables down here. We have a men's sauna and a female sauna. You want a private sauna? There's 1 or 2 down the back. You said for 7. They're originally for 10, but it would do yous.
Oh, no, that is fine. We'll have that, and we'd like maybe one or two people on hand to, work a few knots or rub a few feet,
Oh, absolutely. Would you like male or female masseuses? Or
Why don't we take one of each?
One of each. Perfect. It'll be myself and... well, actually, no. It'll be Jasmine and Dane. Dane's quite nice. He's got good firm hands as he looks to you, Mirabelle. As she looks to you, Mirabelle. Very good for getting the knots out, if you know what I mean. No, so the seven of you. Well, today we do have. Let me have a quick check.
For at least the next 4 hours, please.
Will you need? You're a little bit suit covered. We do have a prestidigitation as part of the charge, which will tidy you up before you hop into the sauna. Is it for sanity purposes? You'd understand. Let me have a quick look and see. Right, we're not expecting. Yeah, we should be. We can get you in for
tell me the price?
2 hours. It'd be about. Well, we usually do it by the size of the room that you're booking. If you want the full Monty, the full package.
The 10-person full Monty package, yes. I'll also like to point out that
it's about 100 gold a head normally, but I can see you probably need it. And we do have a free bath at the moment, so I could probably get you down to maybe half price. So like 50 gold per person, if you've got that on you, that would cover everything more than once over.
Sorry, did I not introduce myself a moment ago?
Diego, right?
You know me by name, no? Surely word has spread this far into the city.
Hold up.
The Kingslayer of the Iron Throne?
Sorry.
Diego the Lucky, the one that took down and has now made sure that King Edrin sits upon the throne? You know who I am, right?
Wait.
What?
King Edrin is back on the throne.
Mirabelle, word hasn't travelled this far.
Guys, have you heard about this? King Edrin's back on the throne. Okay. You know him, do you?
No,
of course.
I seated him on the throne myself.
Oh, I didn't realise that you were of such importance. Can I have a persuasion check from me, please?
Of course you can.
Alright, well, need to cover the cost of the mages.
I'm rolling so bad.
With an 11, she looks up and down. I'm already giving you a discount for that.
Diego, it's fine. I'm pretty sure we can
wait.
put the bills to the palace or something.
Perhaps we do credit if you're willing to take a loan. I now know your name, so we could take it as a
just like
prepaid charge,
look,
if you like.
The king himself is taking us to the vaults tomorrow.
You're going to the Vault of the Forge.
This is no gimmick. We are the real deal. Diego the fucking Lucky.
I'll allow you one last persuasion check here.
I got a plus 8.
As you mentioned, the Vault of the Forge.
Ooh.
Being where you're going tomorrow. The Forge
26?
hasn't been opened. With a 26, Alright, you know what? I'll.
Yeah.
If you can tell me what it's like in there, and you come back and tell the story, it'll be on me, and I'll let you in. But you have to promise me you'll come tell me what you see in there. I've always wondered my entire life, and I'm 300 years old, so I could use some information.
How about this? I slide 100 gold towards her.
Oh.
I'll think about it. We'll see how good this service is.
Alright. Fair deal, as she sort of takes your names. So, a few rules for the venue here. First of all, the bath, there's no urination of any kind in the waters, please. We've had a few drunken dwarves in here before who have fouled the waters.
I do not wish to be insulted further.
Have you been in a spa previously?
I look down at myself and look back at her.
Right. And yourself, madam, have you been in a spa previously? You look like you've been well pampered yourself, so...
Of course, yes.
I can tell it's on you, you know, that I got the eye for it. Alright. Well... You'll be a little bit disappointed if you've been to the bathhouses in Stonehaven previously. But... You've got your own private booth here, which is something we're quite proud of. So, you'll follow me as she leads you down the hallway. You go down and you go past the booths, and the curtains are only slightly drawn for some of them. Do either of you look in either direction? As left and right, there are occasional little tables and booths. A couple people getting massages. There appears to be like a little stone, almost like a little pool with single people in them, or maybe a couple in one or two. Do you look at either side?
Maybe like a stealthy sideways glance.
Yeah, I was going to say, there would be no poking my head into the room, but but maybe if someone catches my eye as I'm walking past.
I'll say that as she's the one leading, first of all, can I have a stealth check from both of you and a perception check?
Ooh.
Okay, you both aren't seen. With a 17 and a 20, you're both not seen doing this. With a 19, Mirabelle, you see, and a 14 from Diego. Diego, you're looking left as you're walking down here, and you see the occasional bare butt of a dwarven man on a table, sort of being netted, and you hear as you see this guy basically trying to work out a knot on one of his a knot on one of the cheekbones, maybe. You can see this very hairy gentleman. You're not noticed glaring, as you've never seen this sight before as you're walking past, and you almost avert your gaze as you do so. Mirabelle, as you look right, you see the occasional sort of massage happening. You also see this butt very briefly in the corner of your eye, as you just catch a glimpse of it. And what you notice on the right-hand side is there appears to be two gentleman dwarves sitting in a hot tub who are very close to one another. One is what appears to be kissing the neck of the other. Both gentlemen. That's what you see. They got very voluptuous beards. One is a lot older than the other. And as you continue walking down, that's what you see.
How far is the receptionist lady away from us?
I'd say she's about maybe 5 or 10 feet. She's walking at quite a pace as the two of you are sort of walking through, having to lift. This is designed for dwarves. You're having to lift sort of the curtains as you go through. But yeah.
Diego, what do you think the chances are that this is just a brothel?
Well, I think I just saw a man having his nut worked on.
Yeah, I mean, I definitely saw some things I'm pretty sure I wasn't supposed to be seeing.
It'll be fine. It's an experience, especially for Judge when he gets here.
Don't you think he'll rest in here?
He'll be fine.
As you guys continue walking, she pulls apart the curtains, and it's right at the end. There's basically a left and a right, and you go down the right side, and you can see there's this stone pit with what looks like steaming water, and it appears to be almost like a crack of lava underneath that's barely coming underneath the water. It looks hot and steamy, but you get the sense that it's safe. And as she opens up the curtain, she says, right, and you won't be able to wear what you're wearing in the waters. It's just what we do here. You'll have to strip down. Probably underwear is fine. You're more than okay to do so. If you go beyond that, that's at your own discretion. We won't ask questions. All right. Is there anything I can get for you? There's a bench on the side there. We'll have some refreshments come around, waters and that kind of thing for you. Oh, and very quickly, as she looks at you, she casts prestidigitation, and basically you feel like the soot and the grease and the sweat that you've been sweating this whole time, basically and blood obviously on your tunics and everything disappear. Your clothes are clean. That's part of the package. We launder your clothes as well. So, alright, if there's anything else you need, just reach out, call someone from the reception. We'll have Dane come over first of all, and he'll offer the masseuse package as well for you. So, wish you all the best, and thank you for visiting the hotspot.
Just so you know, the people attending will be an Arakokra, an Asima, an elf, a tiefling, and a warforged.
Oh. Right, so
Yes.
anything but a dwarf. I see how it is. No worries.
Pretty much. Yes.
We'll send them your way, and it's for Diego, right? Diego.
Yes, tell them Diego the Lucky, King Slayer, King Maker, whatever you want.
Diego the Lucky. All right, perfect. I will do that.
The impossible, yes.
And she sort of steps away, and the curtains rose. It's very warm in here. You're both still fully dressed, but you're clean for the first time in what feels like weeks.
Well, no time like the present, eh? And he just whips off the tunic, starts getting undressed,
Perfect.
starkers, and then jumps straight in.
As you get in,
Close out.
Diego, as you go in first, you feel the warmth go around you, and it's almost like, I mean, it's like getting into a hot tub, but it feels like a hug in a way. It soothes more than just the soreness of your muscles and your legs from walking and traveling. It soothes every part of you. You feel like your soul itself is getting cleansed as you step into this water. It is pristine. Mirabelle, as you undress, do you get into the water as well?
Yeah.
Yeah, you hop down in, and as you do so, the water around you heats up as this fire genasi water. Diego, it's the first time you're seeing this, and it's especially warm near that corner where she hops into the water, as it sizzles slightly. And it's, again, that smooth, warm sensation. The heat in some of the ember sort of breaks on you, grows lighter, almost like it's heating up with this water.
I know I was supposed to go somewhere after this, but honestly, I can't remember right now. This is too nice.
Yes, I think this has been long overdue. Hopefully when the others get here, they'll enjoy it as well.
I'm pretty sure at least Ashira will enjoy it. I'm pretty sure Sylas will too. I don't know what happens.
Zelentrus has ever seen one before. Not a bath, but like, the whole, thing, spa.
I don't know. I mean, do you think he bathed in sewer water before? Probably not, right?
I hope not.
No. Also, another question for you. What do you think happens when Elirr gets wet?
I want to see what happens when he gets dry afterwards. Does he, poof out?
Oh, that could very well be.
Maybe there'll be a few feathers floating in the spa for a while.
Yes, and maybe they have massage oils, no? Maybe we can use some of the massage oils for Judge. So that
And if he has a few dents, maybe they can knock out the dents too.
Yes, I think you're right. This is long overdue. We should have done this way earlier, but I don't think there are many spas here. I mean, there were spas in Sylvantal, obviously, but I could not afford them at the moment.
No, true. When we get to Stonehaven, we'll have to go there too. I think it'll be good. Make it a regular thing, every place we visit.
Yes. I hope most of the other spas will be a bit cheaper, though. Though you did a very good job. You did a very good job trying to
I
not
really
pay.
tried. It's a hard life. Hopefully, though, the king will come up trumps and we'll get some good money. So when we go next, we can pay our way. No worries.
What do you think is in the vault? Do you think it's just going to be money, treasure? The
If
stone,
they don't-
obviously?
If they don't go in there often, I can't imagine it would be vast amounts of riches, but, there might be art pieces, vases, worth good coin, maybe some items per se, like discarded magical relics that they do not need, that maybe serve a more mundane purpose, but to them it's just an expense. And obviously, whatever this forge is.
Yeah. I can't say I'm looking forward to potentially dying again. I mean, it'll probably be perilous, but
You'll be fine. That is a future Mirabelle and Diego problem. The present Mirabelle and Diego will enjoy right here.
yes. And I just sort of
Yeah, I get to a
kick
corner.
that. Yeah.
I just get to a corner
like,
and I'm just like melting into the pool.
Perfect.
And then after maybe like a couple of minutes of just silence of just going, like, because it's so nice and like this embrace, I just say, oh yeah, by the way, well, no one else is here. And he like puts his head on a swivel to see. I think I found out who Talia is.
Did you? And I immediately sort of splash, like, wait, what?
Don't
How?
judge.
No, of course not.
Apparently, she might be like, a goddess of the stars and the moon, Callista. And then I just submerge under the water for a second and then come back out and like shake my head and my hair falls into place perfectly.
Of course.
Your ex-girlfriend was a goddess?
That's what she said.
Oh my... Oh, wow. And so now what? I mean, she can haunt you for the end of days, no? Is that what she's doing right now?
I think we've come to a mutual end point.
Well, that's good.
She hasn't plagued me of nightmares for a while. I have profusely apologized. I think for now, it has come to an end.
So she's not going to smite you, waiting for the opportune moment to unleash your divine powers on you.
As I said a moment ago, a present Diego thing, we're good. Future Diego, we'll cross that bridge when we get to it.
I'm pretty sure you'll be fine. I mean, if anything, it's hard to think about it, but I mean, I'll try to protect you. I have some sort of divine ancestry myself. We can,
yes.
and then immediately I do the exact same thing as Diego did earlier. I submerge deeply and just stay under for a couple of seconds and then come out.
As she submerges, I awkwardly just put my hands to cover myself because I've realised that she's gone under and I don't know if she's looking, and I'm just like just to hide my decency for a second. And then when she comes back out, I say, "Well, I appreciate you being my personal bodyguard. I just think it's I feel, the shackles have loosened. Maybe not fully off, but at least for now. Thank you."
Well, that's good. Well, no problem at all. I mean, wow. We really are some party, huh?
Yes, tied to the gods one way or another, at least nearly all of us.
Well, I think some of us are fine. No, well, no. Maybe Elirr's fine. Maybe Ashira's fine. Maybe. I don't know. Oh.
Yes, we'll see.
The very few indeed. And I assume we've had a drink by now, and I'll just raise a glass.
Actually, at that moment that you hear a knock.
Oh.
Hey, sorry to disturb you. Dane is the name. I have some refreshments for you. As he sits down, a glass on either side, either corner next to you, on like a little stone tablet tray. He's quite a stocky dwarf with a bright orange beard and very, very blue eyes as he looks at you. So, it cracks his knuckles. When you're ready, let me know. I'm happy to put my hands to work. I'm your masseuse for the day. We'll also be having one of my family come over and help you to, as well, for the women in case they don't want to be touched by the men, or if the men would like a more gentle touch as well. She's got more feminine hands than myself. So, Just let me know. I'll be
Well-
standing outside. I can't hear you. Don't worry.
That is fine. Mirabelle, I always say ladies first. If you wish to go with Dane, by all means.
Oh, well, I think the more present Mirabelle problem is, should I drink first and then have the massage? Or massage first and then drink? Maybe I should have a drink first and then...
Sure.
So if you want to go first...
No, let us
By all
drink
means.
together. Give us 5-10 minutes. And
No
one of us will
worries.
come and get you.
The glass on the left is the glass on the left is water, just plain and simple. The one on the right is a little bit of bubbly for you as well. It's prosexy. We get that in very rarely, but special occasions
Perfect.
such as this seems
My
like the
favourite.
right mix for you. All right. Yes.
Other quick question.
Of course.
Is there 2 beds? Could we both go at the same time?
Absolutely. The room is actually for 2 people at a time.
there
If
we
you're
go.
happy to do so, it's just a curtain between it, so you could do it privately, or if you want to be in the same room, that's welcome as well.
Well, maybe we can have a few snacks to drink and both get massaged while we wait for the others.
Perfect. I'll
Yes, good idea.
I'll let Elga know as she's filling in for my other compatriot. So Elga will be taking care of you today, alongside myself. Dane, if you need me. All right, perfect.
All right, perfect.
Merci, Dave.
Jasmine was going to be here, but she's got quite an interesting client to deal with in the other room. So don't worry about
Any
that.
goss?
He's a regular, and he's a regular problem. He's a heavy-set fellow who insists on Jasmine's light hands, if you understand what I mean. Best keep it to yourselves.
Can I ask, is this that sort of establishment or is it not?
I know exactly what you're asking. We prefer you don't in the tubs. There are silk beds upstairs.
Oh,
Wow.
Aye. Right. Well, on that note, it
I
is a
don't like the-
hotspot. It's great
okay.
for connections and whatnot. So just let me know what you'd like. Not in that regard, but yeah.
You're fine. Massages and drinks are all we require, really.
Perfect.
yes, and Dane, you need to stop flirting with me. And then I just cheers with Mirabelle.
I'm here if you need me. As he steps outside and pulls a curtain. And as he steps outside, can I have, please, the next 2 to rock up would be Ashira and Judge, as you 2 pull out and you hop out and you see the hotspot written on this wooden sort of chalk-like stone sign outside the front in very clear writing, very obvious, some flowing water on either side. It's very out of place and it looks very prestige. What do you guys do? Do you guys enter?
Yeah, I would imagine
not?
that this is
Yeah.
Who's
the
going
building.
first?
I'd assume she is because she knows what
Yeah, I
she's doing in
think
these
I
type of
would be,
places.
yeah.
I have zero idea. So
Welcome. Are you here with Diego by any chance? The lucky.
Yes, that would be correct.
He told me you were coming. He's already paid for you all ahead. I noticed there's only 2 of you. We're expecting another 3 of you. If you'll come with me, have you been in a spa before, either of you?
Yes, but perhaps my friend here could have an explanation.
Oh, right, sure. Welcome. This is the hotspot. It is a spa which is for treatment and ailment of any kind of physical or soulful requirements. We do a lot of meditations, some massages to work out any dents or rather knots or dents. In your case, we also do a buffing service, so where we will clean and polish the entire body that you'll allow us to touch. We also will do your armor for yourself, as I know it's part and parcel with who you are as a being. We also do have an oil bath if you'd like to do so. It's fantastic for the joints. The Warforged love it. It's a separate area specifically for Warforged. We do clean the oil very regularly as well. You're more than welcome. We are here to treat you and make you feel like the prince of your everyday, or princess in yourself. Sorry, madam. But anything else I can ask? Anything else you want to know? Any questions?
Just
No.
where to go.
All right. We do have. So they're currently in the steam bath. I understand that for a Warforged, that's probably not ideal. We do have a bench in there that you're welcome to sit on, or you can lie down. There's basically a stone sort of carving there. We had the stone shapers of Stonehaven come over and basically help to carve the masonry there. So you can sit down, lie down next to the bath if you're interested, with a couple of drinks and refreshments. We also do some oil if you're... I don't mean to be so direct, but in general, the Warforged prefer having the fine oils that we provide. We also flavour them as well, as we've had a lot of customers come in with Warforged partners, companions, and they spend time there. Not servants,
Wait,
per
what?
se, but
Partners, companions.
companions. Yeah, they're very common here. Can change as you like and work as you like. That people are very good with their tools, so they can change bits and pieces, upgrade them.
People.
I'm not going to get into
See,
specifics
Judge,
with
you will
you.
feel right at home here.
We're well
have
equipped to deal.
relationships with.
Why not? Warforged are entitled to have whatever
What?
they please. No, same as anyone else, I'd say.
Right.
Sorry, was that too
sure.
direct for you? Just-
No, I just never heard of it before.
Well, we're well equipped to deal with Warforged and yourself, Miss Tiefling, if you don't mind. What I will be casting on both of you is just a small cantrip. It's to clean you up, get yourself all fine and dandy, remove any of the blood that I can see which is on you, which is very concerning. Some of the tears in your clothing, as well as the grease and filth, just to make the baths a bit cleaner, a bit more sanitary. We're all about sanitation here and keeping things clean and tidy. So if you don't mind, if you'll come with me, as she turns around and leads you on. Do you guys follow?
Yeah.
Cool. You're walking on behind her. There's about 10 or 15 of these rooms on either side, and you can hear the occasional noise and thud and stuff coming from it of like people being metallic. Do you look out on either side as you're walking down?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll take a look.
Are you trying to do it stealthily, or do you care if you're looking?
I think Judge. I think he's just so new to the atmosphere. He wouldn't know.
Not to look.
People are supposed to really be having privacy.
Perfect.
So he's probably just actively just going, "What? Hi."
Okay. And Ashira? As you're in front?
I wouldn't be like Judge, like, oh my god, what's happening there? I would just be, side eye, left, right.
Okay, so you're trying to do it somewhat sneakily. Can I have a stealth check?
I'm not trying to do it. It would be more like smug, if anything.
Okay, I'll have a flat perception check from you and a perception check at advantage from Judge, please. Damn. A 22 from Ashira and an 18 from Judge. Judge, as you're walking along... Actually, I'll say Ashira first, because Ashira, you're ahead. Ashira, you see on your left a man standing up who's sort of rubbing his backside with another dwarf who's sort of wiping off his hands. He looks like he's got a really red backside, like right above his butt. And he looks to you as you go by, and he sort of nods his head up as he matches your eyes. Judge and you would both hear, like, what do you see? As he pulls the towel around him. Judge, you would also see a glimpse of just this bare naked dwarf's ass.
Is he muscular? Like, what?
He's very stocky, very, very thick
Very
arms.
stocky?
His arms are as thick as his legs.
I like to think Judge Pass, he just kind of looks at his muscles, Judge, looks at his build and just kind of gives a nod and keeps.
This would be,
going.
for all of you to know, this would be the same one that you saw getting his knots worked out earlier. As you can continue down, Ashira, you see on the right-hand side a single dwarf with his hands like this in a bathtub. And he's got his head back with his eyes closed, just relaxing. Judge, you would also see this as well. I would say, Ashira, you notice what is the occasional bubble on the water. With a 22, you notice the occasional bubble on the water.
Okay.
Yes, and as you guys continue down, she then pulls the curtain to the side. Welcome. Sorry, she knocks on the stone before she looks, and then she pulls the curtain aside. Your friends have arrived. Sorry, here you are. If you don't mind, madam, I'll need you to strip down for this. You can keep underwear on, that's fine. But it's part of the procedure here, so I'm sure they'll let you know what the workings are. But you're more than welcome to go in. Please make yourselves at home. There'll be refreshments and a few snacks and bites and nibbles sent over shortly. Any questions?
Hey, thank you.
Nope, none at all.
Perfect. We'll see you shortly, and I'll have a look at getting an oil drink for you of sorts. Leave it with me. As she steps away.
Ashira, what the fuck is this place? And why have I been brought here?
Well, I suppose you always get to walk around naked, and today we all get to walk around naked.
I never walk around naked. I can't even be naked.
You do.
No, I don't. I don't have anything to... I'm just armor. That's all I am. I just wear metal.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
You are naked, Judge.
Can I hear their conversation from the other side of the curtain?
Yes, they are. The curtain's pulled so that they're basically standing in the archway here. You can see the two of them.
I just call out, "Come on, dearest, take your armor off. It'll be fine."
No.
Get your cogs out.
Negative.
Alright, Judge.
Come on, Judge, it's really good.
No, I can't. I mean, I don't want to get rusted.
No, we get oils. Come take a seat.
Right. Sure. Why not? I'll just go find the bench.
Yeah, it's like
So
a
they're
really
just
nicely
awkwardly
carved
down.
bench.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Judge will just awkwardly sit down on the bench, and I think he's like trying not to look at anybody. I think he's like his eyes are like just straight to the wall all the way across the room.
There's
And
just
that's
a
just what
torch
he's
on
just-
it, like a little torch.
Yeah, he's just staring at the torch. That's
Okay.
all he's doing.
Perfect. And Ashira?
Ashira has started to strip down.
Mm-hmm.
Has found herself a towel somewhere to hang
Yep,
up.
there's a
or
couple
put
on the
down.
side, like
and-
down. Yeah.
I assume with the other two getting a massage and Judge sitting on a bench somewhere, I get the pool area to myself and I float into it and I starfish float around until someone else comes around.
Perfect. I'd say that as you first get there, they're still in the hot tub. But Dane is standing
Okay.
behind you, who's sort of going, "When you're ready, just let me know." But yeah, do you hop in? So you just hop in. Do you join the others? I mean, so you get in, and as you do, you feel the warmth radiate through you. It's incredibly soothing. You feel really at home. It's like all the weight that you were carrying this whole journey, your legs haven't felt. You didn't realize how sore your legs were until you hit how soothing and comforting this is. And as you sort of float a little bit in the water here, there's just that sense of relief.
Yep. Okay, that's nice. Hey guys.
Welcome.
It's good, isn't it?
Oh,
Could stay
here.
here
And
forever.
I grab a glass of Prosecco and pass it over to Ashira. There you go.
Ah, brilliant. Dog
Yes,
hair.
yes. Isn't that the next day?
Yes, well, I don't know. The days are jingled together now.
Pre-dog hair.
Exactly. More tomorrow.
It's tomorrow, Ashira problem.
Yes, future
Oh.
group problem.
I like that. Thinking like that. Today, we don't worry about tomorrow.
Yes, exactly.
I would say that some time passes because the others are much further on the other side of the city, during which time Dane checks in occasionally to say, when you're ready, Elga and I are ready. Just let us know. If you'd like to get all of you done, we would need to start fairly soon, just because there's only a few of us here and you've booked it for a couple hours today. You have until we close, which is this evening, but yeah, when you're ready, if you do want to do it, you'll have to start sending at least one of yous out here. And by the way, we have this for you, Master Wardford. As he comes over, he bends down, and on one hand he's holding the tray, which is basically a wooden and stone sort of pallet, and there's just an oil flask on it, basically. But it looks like it's got a little umbrella. What are you? Sorry.
Like the thing, Judge awkwardly just grabs it, sets it down on the bench next to him, and he continues to stare at the torch across the room.
Well, I think no time like the present. And Diego climbs out of the pool, runs on over to the towels, whips it round him, and then I guess I'll go. By all means, if anyone wishes to join me.
Yeah, I was also gonna get up and wrap a towel around me real quick and come along.
And now I
Do you
start
want-
fish float.
Yes.
Yeah.
Do you want Dane or Helga?
Oh,
Helga.
Elga's fine.
Okay.
Yes.
Oh God.
I don't
My
like
back's
it
going
that
to be a
rough.
bit-
And I wink at him.
Oh, okay. I'll find out, I guess. And then I walk in.
Perfect. As the two of you walk in, you see Elga's there laying the table. It's got like a soft sort of cushion to it, and it looks like there's a place to put your face and lie down flat on your stomachs as they suggest that you do so. Elga says, if you'd like the full treatment, we can do this with underwear on, or you can take it off and you probably get a better rub, but if you want it more private, we can also pull the curtain between so the men and the women are separate. It's up to you. If you're a couple, that's fine, I'm assuming, but it's whatever you're comfortable
I'll be
with.
honest with you, I never put them back on, so
No,
I'm already
same.
in a predicament.
Oh, right.
But I guess we'll just go over there.
Okay, please have a seat as lie down and we'll get started. Is there any particular areas that you'd like us to work on? Sir Diego, what would you like?
Back, shoulders, legs, arms. It's been a minute.
Oh, everything. All right. Don't worry, Dane will get all those creaks out of your back.
Yes, just not the nut. I don't want that treatment. I saw that from a guy back there.
All right. Yes, he's been sitting around a lot, and he gets quite sore on his tuchus. Can I please ask for you, madam? I don't know your name. If you don't mind, might help us with the.
It's Mirabelle.
Mirabelle, welcome. What would you like? Any particular areas that you'd like us to focus on, or?
Oh, just give me some of the hot stones and let me float away into oblivion.
Perfect. If you don't mind, I'm just going to cast some magic on my hands. We do that whenever we work with Genasi. It's part and parcel with the forms that we touch in, especially when dealing with the hot coals as well as a superheat. So, perfect. We'll lay you down here. I'm sure you're familiar with this, as he lays it down, and you both lie down, and it's very soft. Firm but soft as you lay down, and they begin to sort of do some of the treatments. Some hot stones get placed on Mirabelle and they glow as they touch your skin. They're hot initially, but as they're placed against your skin, they go from hot to smoldering heat, and they're glowing. I would say that some time passes, but you hear what sounds like sort of disagreement or something happening next door. You're not sure, in the next room over. Don't mind them. The couples in here are constantly fighting or finding things out that they need to work through. Sorry for the disturbance.
Hardly seems like a place to fight, no?
Well, you'd be surprised. People find their wives all the time in here with all sorts. Alright, bear with me. Oh, as he continues working out the stone. Can I please have, from Diego, can I have a... Ooh, let's have a... Let's have a perception check from you, please.
Perception?
Mhm.
Why? Nat 1 for 6.
A 6, you don't notice anything. Can I have a perception sheet, please, from Mirabelle? As well. A 5. Neither of you hear anything in particular. You don't notice, but what you haven't noticed is it sounds like somebody is being kicked out of the establishment. And it's with that we have the final 3 members arrive. Sylas, Elirr, and Zell. Welcome. You've arrived outside the hotspot. It's been a couple of hours. You notice that the crowd outside the council as you came back, as you would have gone past it, has definitely died down. It looks like there's less guards on the roads, on the streets, and there's less people crowding around the palace area. As you arrive, who walks in first?
Sure.
Sylas, you lead the way. Perfect. As you step on through, you're welcome. You walk past these magical water fountains. You see this dwarven lady standing behind what looks like a wood and stone desk. And she says, "Welcome to the hotspot. The final 3. I see an Arakokra, an elf, is it? And an Aasimar. Welcome to the hotspot. Have you been to a spa previously? And if so, was it in Stonehaven? Have you been to one before? Any of yous?"
I've technically been to one, but no, it wasn't in Stonehaven.
No, never.
All right. Well, this is the hotspot. It is. She gives you the speech of essentially this is what it is. This is what they do at a spa. We offer for all. It would be a very private room. We do have a room booked for you. It's with Diego, who's put the money down, and he's told us about what you're doing tomorrow. It's very valiant of you all to get involved and to be honorary guests at the Vault of the Forge. We hope you'll enjoy your time here. If you'll follow me, I'll lead you to the private waters. You've got a room booked for the private sauna, as well as a steam bath, and there's a couple of drinks and refreshments offered to you as well. You all right to follow me? Any questions? No.
Hey, that guy just beat out. Is it that the right? Is it the right? Yes, it's the right place.
Oh, it does look like he's coming through. Oh, him again. Stop doing your business here. Get lost. As you see this dwarven gentleman getting kicked out with a sort of brown beard. He's young and he looks very red in the face, as if he's been holding his breath for some time. But he walks out in what is very much a towel with a bag of clothes sort of strung over his shoulder. He walks out, and behind him you just see a gentleman.
Doing your business?
We get a few unsavory types here. He sneaks in through the back and charms up a couple of the customers, you see. This time it looks like he's got... Oh, for fuck... David, why are you here again and with this young gentleman? I'm sorry, don't tell me, wife. I needed to get away and have some relief. I'm sorry. Have a good day. As he steps and walks out past you, running out in what looks like basically a towel around him, but he is semi-dressed, and he's a lot older than the other dwarf you saw. Right, sorry for that disturbance. I promise you, we are a classy establishment most of the time. We just get a few unsavory types. I trust that none of you are, but if you are, please just try and keep it a little bit less open. All right, follow me as she leads you through. Do either of you look on either side as you're walking through?
Yes.
Yes. Are you doing it sneakily?
Yes.
Cool. Zell, are you doing it as well?
Yes, and sneakily.
Elirr.
Why are they doing it sneakily? I guess I will follow suit since I'm walking behind us two. Like
perfect. I'll need a stealth check from each of you as well as a perception check from each of you, please.
19
stealth check.
You all succeed with your stealth, so you're not noticed peeking. And a perception from each of you. 12, a 14.
14 perception.
And a 13. Okay.
13.
The first one on the left, as you're walking through, it is empty. There's no dwarf in there anymore. It appears like somebody's been cleaning down the tables. It's still a little bit wet in there, like the cloth's been cleaned, etc. The one that you see on the left after that has a lady who's stripping down. And as you're doing this, she's stripping down, and she's halfway through, and she sort of awkwardly pulls the curtain past as you guys walk past. You would have caught like she's down to her underwear, and she's like, oh, she pulls the curtain across to stop you from looking. The one on the right, you see there is 2 people lying down on what look like massage tables. They're there getting massages done by what looks like a young, rather slender dwarf and a very older dwarf man who's quite heavy set, who's there saying harder, and they're trying really hard to get this done. And it's like she's almost having to like lean up to get her hands over the top of him because he's quite rotund. As you continue down, you see one other, with a 14 being your highest, I'd say Zelentrus, you're the only one who sees this. You see one other dwarf on the left who is there basically having a couple of drinks, sitting on what look to be like pillowed cushions. It looks like they've only just been there for maybe 5 or 10 minutes, and they've been sitting down on the pillowed cushions having a drink on fine silks. You notice that he's there with what appear to be a tiefling and an elf, who look like they work there, maybe. You're not sure. They appear to be sort of dressed similarly to the lady who's leading you. But as you guys reach the end of the corridor, you see she knocks on the wall and pulls the curtain aside. The rest of your party has arrived. We have here your Aarakocra, elf, and Aasimar friend. I will advise all of you, there is a prestidigitation that I will need to do. I hope that's okay. It's just for sanity purposes. Everybody all right with me doing that? It does require touch, so it's law that I have to ask. Right?
Sure.
Perfect. 1,
I
2,
consent.
3. Dum, dum, dum. All of you get completely cleansed off, completely cleaned. Everything looks pristine, and she sends you through. We would ask that you strip down to your underwear when you get into the waters. It's purely to stop any other further contamination from threads and other wearing items that you might have on your person. If you need anything, just wave your hand, knock on the wall, call us. We'll come and get you and help you out. There are some refreshments. I see that Dane has brought in a fresh one, and Elga probably dropped one off as well, as I can see that you've got enough here. You, sir, Mr. Warforged, it looks like you've got your container. Do you need anything else from me at this stage?
No, not really. Maybe some oil, like oil.
We
bath,
actually have
something
been
like that.
heating that up. There is an oil bath that's just currently heating.
Great.
If you give us about 5 minutes, it'll
Right.
be ready to go. I'll come and get you. All right?
Great.
Perfect.
Great.
All right. And the rest of you, enjoy your time. Yes.
Where's Diego's like collection of clothes?
It would be, I guess, where he hopped in,
The
which
floor.
would be on the floor near the
just
corner.
on the floor.
Yeah.
Yep.
Cool. I put his pouch of gold back in his pocket. The 19 gold pieces with an I owe you 1 gold piece note in there.
Okay.
And I put it back into his stuff. And
Perfect.
Also seeing like his underwear there as well. Zell will be like, don't want wet underwear when we leave here. Zell will also strip down as well.
Perfect. Yeah. And
Did
Silas?
she just say strip down?
I think it's either. I mean, Diego's left his underwear here.
Wait,
As
all
Ashira
of it?
floats by naked in the background.
Yeah.
And you can like
Strip
see the
down.
eyes. So very awkwardly, Silas will like probably go towards Judge, standing in the corner, grabbing a towel, getting his clothes off, like very awkwardly trying to hide all the good stuff, and make his way into the water eventually.
Perfect.
Oh,
Yeah.
I haven't done this since I was a boy. Ugh, this feels good.
As you guys both submerge, there's that warmth on your skin and it heats up. Silas, the pain on your shoulders is still there, but you can feel it starts to ease. And as the two of you ease yourselves into the water, Elirr, we come to you as you step in, feathered. Aarakocra. You're familiar with baths. You've had them before. What do you do?
The lady is still there, or did she leave?
She would have turned to leave, but she's standing there if you have any questions.
You mentioned a themed bath or something?
Aye, there's a steam room if you'd like to go there. It's It's included with the package. It's usually quite warm in there. Are you all right going in? Were you okay with heat?
I think so. We were just in volcano, so I think we find her.
You're right. We are in the heart of a volcano. I forget that sometimes, working in this hall 24/7. Yes.
Is there a time limit or something? Like, watch out for?
We suggest not to be there more than 20 minutes, just because it drains your fluids quite well. You don't want to be in there for more than sort of 20 minutes in that steam room. It's not private, so there are one or two other people in there usually at any given time. As long as you're all right with that, you're more than welcome to use it at your own expense.
So you recommend bath first or steam room first?
9 times out of 10, you get more out of going in the bath first, and then sweating it out in there, and then going back into the bath afterwards, just to get that final soak, if you like. It all burns off as it is, anyways.
Sure. Would try for the 10 minutes in the.
Perfect. Yeah, it's just next to you here. So this is the right door. That's where you are, and it's the room to the left here. It's very hot in there. It is magical steam. Full transparency. We do put water in there, magical water, so it does have a cooling agent to keep it sort of from overheating, but we do have steam room in there, so it's very good for freshly breathing in through your lungs. But yeah, if you need anything, let me know, and I'll be down the hall. Perfect.
Sure.
As she steps away.
And Elirr, I guess, strips down whatever he has on, and only his ankle bracelet he will keep on.
Yep. And you notice that there was a bubble, but you don't actually hear the pop with all the other stuff going on. As it has been doing this, but it's almost been quiet, like you haven't noticed it as much. And you're not sure why that is. Maybe it'll come clear one day. But yeah.
Alright.
What do you do?
Yeah, go in there for 10 and then join the others.
Perfect, yeah. You sink into the water, or do you go into the steam room?
The steam room first.
Perfect. You go into the steam room, and the first thing you see, can I have a perception check from you, please? As you enter the steam room?
Yeah.
With a 9, you see 2 shadowy looking figures. They're hard to see through the mist. It's more that they're not shadowy looking, it's just form of a shadow in the corner. One is a dwarf, the other one looks maybe human or elf, and they go, all right, both male voices, as they're sitting there on the bench. You can't make out their features initially.
Sure. We'll sit in a corner or something. How you do? Good day.
Good day, yeah. Yep. As they're sort of awkwardly.
The second yap sent me.
Yeah. As they're clearly looking like at all 3 of you are looking at like the wall. You're not looking at each other. But you notice, you do notice that they are both naked as well.
Sure.
Cool. And you spend 10 minutes there. After which you see that before you leave, the human gentleman gets up. He steps past you. As he does, you see he's got quite a dark complexion, and he walks past you, and it looks like he's been in here some time, as he's basically sweating completely, like glistening as he walks past, and he sort of nods to you.
Any other features I notice as he walks
he's got a bald head. He looks very smooth. The whole body is very smooth. And he walks past you.
Sure.
That's what you would notice. I'm not going. I know what you're asking. You don't notice anything else, no? But yeah, as he walks away and opens the door and steps out, and he appears to go into the room to the right, where you saw the tiefling, the dwarf, and the elf earlier.
I'm just gonna go to my oil bath. I'm just gonna walk over there.
Yeah, you step out and she sees you and she's like,
yeah,
perfect. I was just coming to get you. Here's the bath. If you come with me, as she like leads you into the side, and there's like a little. It's almost like a little hot rock formation, and in the center you just see bubbling oil. And she says, "Go slowly. Try not to spill it." It's bubbling oil, so it's very hot. But as I assume you get into it.
Not yet.
Okay.
No.
As you go there,
Waiting for
you've
her
got
to
like a
leave.
private room, and then she goes, "If you need
Yeah.
anything, just let me know." As she steps away and pulls the curtain across, so you've got a private
Great.
room here.
Yeah, as she leaves, for Judge is gonna start undoing like the metal plate that he has
Yep.
on his armor and stuff.
Mhm.
And this time he's gonna every piece of armor that he can, and then he's gonna just submerge himself into the oil bath.
Perfect. As you do so, you hear
yeah.
the sizzle, and you see that parts of you
Uh-huh.
glow like bright orange, like it to the point where you're a little bit worried it might hurt, and you feel like you can feel it, or that it might be doing damage, but it's not. You see that some of the joints start to like loosen, and you feel like as soon as you put your knees in, you can bend them much easier. Like it's almost like you've got a whole new joint there. But yeah, you go in, and it's quite soothing, for lack of a better word.
Yep. Yep. It's great.
Is that what you do? You stay there for a few minutes?
That's what I'm doing. I'm gonna stay there for some time.
Very nice. And you have your flask of oil on like a little table next to you as well, that they've given you a new one with a new umbrella as well. But yeah, the rest of you, Ashira, Zel, Sylas, what are you guys doing in the bath at the moment? As I'd say that Diego and Mirabelle are still getting their massage.
Ashira, I'm sure that starfishing is super comfortable, but you've like hit me in the face with your hands and feet about 3 times now since we've been in this pool.
Wait, that was
sorry,
Ashira?
I didn't-
I have my eyes closed, so
What?
that
I thought
was
it was
Ashira
the
hitting
rocks,
us?
but my bad. Same thing. I'll sit up
oh, man.
or sit down. You know what I mean?
Against one of the corners, maybe, yeah.
Yeah.
The Black Network was interesting.
Oh yeah, how did that go?
Oh, my dad's hunting me.
Sorry?
My dad. The guy who, to be fair, the last time I had a spa day was because, he forced people to do it. Anyway, my dad, the really, really bad cult leader guy, he's hunting me. I'm pretty sure it's because we sent out, I asked for Black Network people to go check out where he lived to see what was going on there, and they must have captured some of them, tortured them, and found out that it was me who sent the request. So he's now going, ooh, he's back around, let's try and find my long-lost son again.
Where is your father based?
Somewhat near Shroudhaven.
Oh.
It's a place called Twilight Village.
Oh. I thought it was Stonehaven. So now
I ran away to Stonehaven.
we have 2 charming young men who are being chased by their fathers in this group. What are the odds?
Oh, you think I'm charming? That's so sweet.
Well, sure, fine. But your hair is not as good as Diego's, I will say that.
That's true. Oh, man. But yeah, so my dad's chasing me. And I did get the letter sent. Oh, but I really pissed off the person who runs the Black Network around here.
Why?
Just saying things and acting in ways
What did
that...
you do?
Well, she offered me some more information for 10 gold pieces. I said I didn't have that, but explained that the Black Network previously failed. She took offense to that, and then she got up in my face and angrily gave me the information.
Oh, yeah, I probably would have done the same.
Yeah, it worked out. It's fine. Also, your ex-boyfriend Tarnik, the one from Sylvanthal. Zell says that with a wry smile on his face. His real name's Blue.
Blue? I understand
Blue.
why he goes by a different name.
Yeah, his name's
It's way
Blue.
too cute.
She called him that. She said his name was Blue.
Oh. Did you guys do anything there, Elirr, Sylas?
No, not
I think it lays in the
particularly.
other room.
as Elirr steps out again.
Sure, he's back.
Yeah, I'd say Elirr comes back in now. Yeah.
Well, I tried to get information, but she said she can't help. But I guess it's just how they not doing stuff, like Zel said. Yeah. This is interesting.
Give him a bad
and-
review.
Yeah. She didn't like me for that. I was asking information. She was like, "No, I can't help you. Bye, bye."
Did you offer money?
Well, she didn't ask for money. Zel pissed her off, so only he paid.
Hey! No, let's stop here. You didn't give her enough information, and she started to get annoyed at you and said she wouldn't take it. According to the guard, she pisses people off quite easily.
We were
I gave
supposed
her
to give money?
information I heard.
What was
What
that?
was her name?
Her name was Zilwraith.
It wouldn't ring any bells for me, surely, right, Max?
It doesn't ring any bells. Zilwraith is the correct name, which I stuttered on earlier. But yes, Zilwraith doesn't ring any bells.
Okay.
By the way, Elir's feathers are like puffed up, like as if everything is very charged before he gets into the water.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's
He's a
super
cuddly
like
toy.
fluffy. Yeah. Very nice.
Do we see him pass our masseuse bit as he's like all
I'd say you
puffed up?
probably catch a glimpse of it very briefly as you guys are just coming to the end of your session. Maybe you're just sat upright and you see just Elir's feathers.
Wait,
Can't believe
that
you were
Elirr?
right.
It is! Oh my god! Like, just have like a little chuckle.
The two of you have finished your massage. I would say that having felt really, really good. Can I have a wisdom save, please, from Diego?
No, you mother! I know exactly what this is, and I've got nothing left. I've got nothing left, Jeff. Right. Okay.
With a 20.
Hey, Max.
Yeah.
I'm gonna choose to fail.
You're gonna choose to fail?
Yeah. I'm gonna choose to fail. Because it's the same feeling, right? I'm getting the same feeling that I always get.
Yes.
Do I feel like I know it's scrying, right?
You know it's scrying.
And I'm laying butt naked on a massage table?
You are.
I roll over and I let them. Whoever it is.
Okay. Okay.
Maybe they'll never look again.
Okay. Yeah.
And I
Okay.
just put my arms behind my head and I go, ah.
And you just look down. You look down, yeah?
Well, they don't see through my eyes. They just see
Oh,
all around
right.
me.
So, yeah,
So they will see me butt naked.
You know that you're being looked
I
at.
don't know who
or
it is.
Spied on. Yeah. You don't know who it is. But you
I don't know who
that
it
someone,
is.
you know that
but
somebody's
someone
looking.
is spying on me.
You
and they
feel
have
like
been
you're
for a
being
while.
watched.
Yeah.
It only lasts for a few seconds and then it closes. Like that the feeling passes.
I think I just say, so I feel that the feeling stops.
You feel it for about 3 seconds, and then it stops.
Mirabelle.
Oui.
I don't know if I've told anyone this already, but every now and then I get the feeling that someone is watching me with, like, magic, you know?
You're being spied upon.
I think so. I've either just done something very stupid, or something that might wane people away. Oh, and then I realize that I'm laying face up as I, like, roll to the side.
Can I have a perception check, please, if she chooses to, from Mirabelle?
Oh yeah, of course,
Wow.
of course.
Wow.
Mirabelle didn't catch a glimpse. With a 4, she didn't see exactly. She realized halfway through that you were lying that way.
I sat up just in time. And as I sit up, I just say, well, I've just rolled over and shown them full frontal. So, if they are scrying on me, either they won't anymore, or they liked what they saw and they'll be back tomorrow. But we'll see.
I mean, it depends on who it is, no? I mean, if it's your godly ex-girlfriend, I bet she's already seen it countless times. But if it's a family,
surely.
But if it's a family member, then well, it depends on who it is.
I don't think it will be a family member. I think it would be someone that the family member has paid. You know.
Oh well, in that case, flip him off.
Yes, exactly. Shall we join the others?
Yes. And I cover myself in my towel and.
Perfect.
Yeah,
Yep.
we go back in.
The two of you head back in. You notice that everybody else is there. You hop back into the water slowly. Do you say anything to everybody who's there, or what do you do?
Sup?
Just sup.
The massages are really good.
Yes, whoever wants to go next, by all means. And then I drop my towel and I jump in the pool.
Is it a cannonball, or is it like a...
Yeah, you know what? Yeah, let's go for... You know what? I want to roll a performance check to see how good this cannonball is.
Sure, let's do it. Performance check.
There's been a cannonball in other campaigns. This one's got to have one as well.
Perfect.
A 22.
It is perfect. You jump in,
I
and
go-
the water sort of sucks out around you.
I jump up and I jump out full starfish into cannonball into the water.
Perfect.
As I go over Silas's head.
I hate to ask this, but it's canon now.
Jiggle,
Do I
jiggle.
see anything?
Do we have to?
If you're
perception
jumping
check
o-
while we go?
Yeah, can we?
I go
Diego,
over Silas's
you're
head.
jumping over Sylas. I will ask Sylas then, and only Sylas. Sylas, do
Aw.
you open your eyes in this moment as you feel the rush of someone jumping over you?
Feel
Well,
something.
Yeah,
Do you
because
look?
this could obviously not be in Ashira, so...
So do you
Yeah.
look? You do look. Can I have a
I do
perception check from you, please?
An 8.
Oh, no! With an
Guidance.
8.
You guys just
You're gonna
can't
use
find
guidance?
it.
Okay.
It's just
Cast guidance on yourself in this moment.
Yes, for this I will.
Okay.
Yes, for the
For the
banter I
comedy
will.
factor, for the comedy.
Go
A
on,
9.
fine.
A 9. As the guidance only gives you the 1. With a 9, you see the faint silhouette of what can only be a round form of flesh as it goes past you.
As I hit the water, and then water just hits him in the face, right?
Yeah,
So, like cannonball
yeah.
right next to him.
Yeah, and that's all you see is just a very faint shadow in that split second moment before it hits the water. Yeah, as the water
I'm
sort of
gonna get
splashes
my
into everybody.
massage.
Perfect. So Zell heads out. Who joins him? Everybody?
I guess Ashira will,
Perfect. The two of you step
if no
out,
one else does.
and
Is-
Dane and Elga welcome you in.
Is Silas in his underwear?
Oh.
No. Okay, so the whole party. Okay.
Okay, so the two of you head into the room. They ask you to lay down, and they ask you. So there's myself, Dane. I've got a bit of a firmer grip, and Elga, who's a more gentle touch. Which one would you like each? There's 2 options.
You choose Ash.
You know what? I will go with the firmer one, actually.
All right. Oh, perfect. Just let me know if I'm too harsh on you.
You try me.
Okay. Please, as you're lying down, they put a towel over basically your backside and then sort of start to get to work and start to massage you. Do you say anything to each other whilst this is happening?
I'll say to Elga, can I get a focus on my head? There's just been a lot going on up there.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, I'll rub your temples and anything else. And yourself, anything that you'd like specifically worked on? Ash, you said it was?
Well, for me, I've been on the road. My legs are really sore.
All right, I can do your legs. No worries. As he starts to go, and you feel this really firm, like, press on your upper thigh, like on the thigh and sort of your hamstrings. I'm going to ask you to do a con save, please.
Okay.
As it's very firm.
You know what? I haven't spent them. I've still got all 4 of them. I'll be like,
13.
you've got this. As I hear you like gritting your teeth, I'll chuck a bardic your way. You've got this. You've got
Okay.
this.
A 13 with a bardic of
So
a
what
1d6.
D6 is it?
With an
Ow!
18.
18.
It's a little bit painful initially, but then it feels really good as you can feel like the knot itself makes its way down your leg towards your knee and then straightens out. This is exactly what you needed. The 2 of you spend some time in there getting a massage. Do you say anything to each other during this period? Is there anything that happens between the 2 of you? Or do you focus
no.
you focus on the massage? Okay, perfect. Meanwhile, the others are all having their bath. After some time, you've had a couple drinks. They keep getting refreshed. A waitress comes around. You hear what sounds like footsteps every now and then of people going next door, people walking around. It's busy, but also people keep to themselves, quite private. Is anyone doing anything in particular?
Have we drank a lot? Because we've been there for a few hours.
It depends. But the thing is, you're also sweating it out quite quickly. You're healthy
True.
liquids, so it would actually hit you quite hard. If you've had more than 2 drinks, and I'm going to leave this to you guys, if you had more than 2 drinks,
100%.
can I have a con save from you, please? And that's for
I
everybody
feel
in
like
the
I'm
group.
probably close to finishing a bowl. Just Diego. he's enjoying. It's
Okay,
the one time
can
he
I have
gets
a
to
con
truly
save
relax.
at disadvantage from Diego then, please?
Okay, he's gotten
Roulette.
too relaxed. Tent roulette in the room that we're all sharing.
Yeah.
How does
So
that work?
we have a 15 from Ashira.
Con save.
Ashira, you're okay. You don't feel anything. Sylas and Mirabelle with a 12. You feel a little bit tipsy. Diego with a 4 and a 3, so disadvantage of 3. You're feeling pretty drunk. Like you're starting to feel it pretty hard.
Guys,
When you stand up, your room
guess
spins.
what? Guess what? Oh, it has hit me hard. I keep getting this feeling that someone is scrying on me. And a minute ago, they were scrying on me, so I rolled over to show them full frontal. That's funny, right? They saw my cock.
You know they will love it anyway.
I'm sure they will. Unless it's my dad. Oh god, I didn't think about that. I don't
He's
think
seen
he
it,
can do it.
but he's seen it when you were a baby, no?
What? As he reaches over for another glass.
I just want to reiterate, I am not in the room for this. I'm in my own little bath. Over here. I am relaxed.
Until you say that you're going to get up and leave, I'm going to let you sit in that room as long as you like.
That's fine.
Judge is enjoying it.
actually am gonna get up. I'm gonna put my armor back on.
All your joints feel
and then
fresh
I'm actually
and clean.
Yeah. I'm not gonna go back to the bathroom. Judge is actually gonna walk back to like the
hallway, the entrance.
I think he's had enough.
Okay.
This is not a place for him. And he'll just kind of walk towards the entrance, and I guess he'll kind of stay there at the entrance and just kind of wait for everybody else.
Perfect. Yeah. Judge will take some time to himself there. I imagine, do you have the stone on you? Are you doing anything with that, or are you keeping that?
He does have the stone. The stone's with him, and he's holding on to it.
Perfect. Okay, cool. Yeah, you spend some time maybe watching people come and go through. You see the occasion, quite a lot of dwarves, mainly going in and out, but it's pretty quiet on the street as well. You see the crowds to your left in sort of the main hub area outside the city where everybody was start to dissipate as the time goes by. Some more time passes. Zell and Ashira, you finish your massage, you head on out, you rejoin the others. The last people to go over, Elirr and Sylas. Do the 2 of you go?
Yes.
Perfect.
Sure.
And since Sylas is a bit tipsy, he will forget his towel.
Okay, he leaves his towel behind. Okay, he stands up and heads on out.
I cheer from the pool as I see him leave.
Perfect.
Sure, just a whistle thing.
Perception checks, please. Can we get perception checks on this one?
Yeah.
Are you guys looking?
No.
Yeah.
Ashira is looking.
No, it's fine.
okay.
No,
Okay.
I wouldn't.
Okay, perfect. As Sylas gets on out and walks out.
Selwood.
You guys get ushered in by Dane, who says to both of you, "All right, welcome. we have Elga here, who will be a softer touch of myself, who's a bit firmer. I've been working these hands for many years. It looks like the last bunch had some enjoyment out of it. If you'd like, which one of you would like a bit more of a firmer grasp?
I look at Elirr.
I think I prefer the soft touch. I'm not as worked out as you can see, my friend here.
Makes perfect sense, especially around like the wing area. I don't have as much experience as Elga does, anyways. So perfect, makes sense. Is there any focus areas you'd like us to focus on, or is it all right for us to just go full body?
Just do what you do. Maybe leave the shoulders a tiny bit. They're a bit sensitive.
No worries. We can do that for sure. I'll avoid these spots. Oh, I can see actually. You've got what looks very red there. I'll avoid that area. You've got a bit of an injury, it seems. No worries. And yourself?
Do you have any oils? Maybe it also helps.
Absolutely, we have some massage oils. We have oils also specific for bird folk such as yourself, Arakokra, Owlin, and etc. We've had a couple of them in the past, so you're more than welcome to have that afterwards. It's more like a split sort of spray to help get the sort of fine tune without drying you out or making you feel ruffled, but we can do that for sure. It's more like a polish or a shine. Gives it a real glow.
Oh.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Perfect. All right, and the two of you lie down and start getting your massage. Does anything happen between the two of you while you're in there? Do you talk about anything, or do you keep to yourselves sort of quiet?
Sylas, one short question. Why is everyone who's not me, I guess, getting so worked up about each other's junk?
Well, how would I explain this? It's not about like being worked up. Others just like to compare, I guess. See if they are like, I don't know, big, small. Some people, they do take notice and they like, I need to be the bigger one, the bigger picture.
Oh, okay. I don't know. I guess with bird folk it's different. We don't show so much. It's when.
Yeah, I can imagine with all the feathers, it's a bit difficult.
Well, when you're in mating season, maybe, but that's it.
Wait, you guys have mating season?
I've been told. There's like, supposed I only read in books. I've never seen anyone. I've been in school, but apparently there's even like dancing and singing and such.
But wait, dancing, singing, mating season? What do you guys do for the rest of the year?
I imagine it happens maybe more than once. I don't know. I tell you when I get there.
Yeah, please do, I think. Well, funny story about the druids. They do also have like these dancing events with the moon. Never been there because I'm not a full-fledged druid, but I have no idea what's happening there.
Yeah, maybe it's similar. I mean, it's also nature-based, I guess.
Wait, you mean druids have a breeding season?
Oh no, I don't know. I guess they're very open about things,
Well, I think a lot of people are more open than others. Is this the pro-sexy talking? Weird.
As the two of you have this conversation, your massage comes to a close. The rest of you, as you're relaxing, you're still having drinks. Is anybody drinking more? Yes.
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
Diego's already drunk. Ashira, you're having more. Can I have a constitution saving throw from you, please?
I'm good at it.
As with a 9, having said you're good at this, you are
I
now
didn't
on the
finish the
same
sentence.
level.
I go to high five Ashira, and we both just miss each other.
Yeah, you just
Yeah.
splash the water. Perfect.
I forget that I'm in water. You're holding onto the side. I forget that I'm in water. I use my hand that was on the side to go in. I just go under and then come back out.
Oh dear, the rest of you will see this as well. And it's then that Elirr and Sylas come back and enter. And I'd say that at this point, you all manage to feel really well relaxed and enjoy the time. You're feeling clean, cleansed, healed, healthy. Both body and soul feel rejuvenated. And it's then that Dane sort of knocks on the wall and says, all right, unfortunately, we're going to have to say that's your end of your time here. We do hope you've enjoyed your time at the hotspot. You're more than welcome to return. We wish you all the very best tomorrow at the Forge Vault. I believe that's what was mentioned. You're going there. And please...
Told you that.
A little bird told me, and not him, he's a big guy.
Elirr!
And then he said, if you'd help yourselves, I believe your friend is waiting outside for you as well. So you're more than welcome.
Okay.
All right, perfect. And he pulls the curtain. Oh, sorry? Yeah?
No, it's okay.
All right, no worries. As he closes the curtain, turns away and walks away.
When we walk out, Elirr will just grab maybe, I don't know if you can grab glasses for everyone, but like a bottle or something.
There's a bottle that you could definitely pick up of Prosexy that's left on the side.
When we get to judge, just want to do a toast shortly.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, all of you around head outside. You've got a bottle, and I imagine maybe just before you leave, Judge is right at the door, who sort of steps up to the rest of you, maybe, and you're all standing in the sort of the lobby with a glass in hand, dressed. Elirr.
Everyone just maybe want to have a glass, or I think we could pat ourselves on the back for today and yesterday, I guess, and for good luck to the mighty very few.
Oh, we are the mighty very few now.
Yes.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Perfect. As you all cheers to the very few, it's then that you step outside. Do any of you call? One of you pulls a cart across, I imagine, to head back.
I
Yep.
paid for one for the whole day.
You do have it,
that
so
bum
you
better
have
still
that
be
one.
there.
I'd say you all managed to get into it just about, and you head on back to the Firebrand Inn, where you guys will then spend the evening. I will take you there on the map anyways, just for sake of brevity. You guys find yourself back at the inn in your room, which you've still got here at the Firebrand Inn. Before we close out for the day, is anyone doing anything before you go to sleep? Zelentrus.
I'm not expecting a response now, but I need to say something to the stone. So in my head, Seraphine, could you do me a favor? I need you to work with Azulara on something. My father is hunting me. You have eyes everywhere and you listen to me, while he is of her blood. Also, it wouldn't hurt for the three of us to be able to work together, considering what else is in the stone, even if we aren't on the same page all the time. I can send that to you for sessions.
Perfect. Yep. Anybody else this evening?
I do one very small thing. As it's really dark and everyone is really starting to bed down for the evening, I'll stumble over to Mirabelle's bed and I'll just go, psst, hey.
Oui.
I know I'm a bit drunk, but I just wanted to say thank you for today.
What did I do?
Well,
Listen to
just
you.
being
Of course.
someone to listen to what's happening and say that you'll help me out going forward.
Anytime, Diego.
And I'll grab her hand and I'll just kiss her hand and just say, sweet dreams. And then I'll cast guidance on her as I leave.
Very nice.
And to you. And I'm like a little bewildered, just staring at my hand, which I guess it was already glowing, and now it's glowing even more. On that note, I kind of, as I sort of start dozing off, I was like, oh yeah, I really, really, really wanted to go to the noble quarters to talk to Olivander, but I guess that'll wait until later.
Perfect.
The only thing that happens with Sylas is he's falling asleep, being a bit drunk, only mumbling just before he falls asleep. Mom, I think we need a conversation soon. And then he falls asleep.
Perfect. And anybody else doing anything at this moment before you
I
bed
walk
down?
over to Zell's bed as everyone's laying down, and I grab and I start. No, I'm just kidding. I take out the harmony pin that we all got, and I place it down next to him. I never thanked you for using yours on behalf of me. I know you're not a warden of harmony, but I want to give you mine in hopes that you would do something for me.
Okay. What is it
Tomorrow.
you want me to...
Tomorrow, we're heading to somewhere I don't know much about, but I'm not entirely sure what's going to happen at the end of this. I want you to promise me, because you're the only person I really think would do this, no questions asked. If push comes to shove, I want you to prioritize everybody else getting out to safety. If that means leaving me behind, if that means taking me out, whatever way you see fit, I don't want you to question. I don't want you to dwell on it too much. I just need your word.
Zell pauses for a second. Nods and takes the token, the badge.
Okay.
I have artistic license with this, I assume.
You have it. It's yours.
Okay. Zell nods.
Amazing.
Not a smile on his face, very stern face.
And with that, is there anything else anyone does? Yes, Elirr.
Elirr sets his book on the side table and just strokes it over the spine, but he doesn't open it. Like, he thinks of it that he's gonna do it in the morning if he remembers. But he will set up his alchemy supply to
Perfect.
brew a potion. And as he does, he just does a little prayer to Thistledown, keeper of all that is known, and all yet to be learned. Guide our wings tomorrow as we venture into unknown. And he will just place an obsidian stone he has and some fire bloom petals into that mix of potion, just for flavor. Whatever happens, happen.
Interesting, but it's normally which? Just
Normally what he used to do for the healing potion.
perfect with the addition of these elements.
Yeah.
Perfect. Very, very, very nice. Okay. And if no one else is doing anything else,
And
Ashira.
as everybody is doing their thing, kissing people's hands, giving away pins and asking for favors, and putting stones down and whatnot, in the background you hear the sounds of a drunk tiefling snoring faintly, occasionally burping, and clearly in her dream going, the spicy stew is so good. What you put in it this time?
And on that note, as we have a tiefling in her slumber, you all gain the benefits of a long rest. And that is where we call tonight's session. I will let you do the long rest now, and we'll pick up in the morning next session. So thank you all for playing. Thank you for watching. And until next time, bye-bye.